Just rereading my new barbarian stuff.
Yeah. Woo!
There's only two things, not
I
too
know,
much to
but
contend with.
still.
It's actually better than I remember, though. For some reason, I thought that Spirit Shield could only be used against attacks, but you can use it against any source of damage.
Yeah, I was just reading that it's damage. So that's kind of cool.
That increases its potency by a lot.
Yeah.
Though it does mean if you're focusing on using your reaction to do that, you're not going to be able to do like attacks of opportunity and stuff. But
Yeah.
it
I
is a
don't have
very
Sentinel,
tank-oriented subclass.
Yes. I like it.
So the last time that we left off, you guys had ventured to the Sacred Stones on the Isle of Giants in the company of some Northlanders that you had run into. You guys ended up fighting and killing some stone giants. You helped those Northlanders complete their own quest that they were on related to the stones, and you recovered a piece of the stones for Visenya. At which point you guys sailed to Yolheim with the Northlanders hitching a ride on your ship. And you all basically got drunk at a tavern while Gilderoy talked about the fight against the Beholder, and Visenya went alone to see the crone Valrun, where she underwent a little ritual with this stone shard that she had recovered to recover her memories, which she discovered were the loss of her memories was caused by a curse that was kind of vaguely placed on her husband, but not necessarily. The wording of it was vague enough that the entity who was called upon to curse her husband decided to interpret it in a more creative way, still causing suffering to her husband in a different way.
I mean, yeah. Shortly after that, I think he wound up in an infirmary with 4 levels of exhaustion, so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do.
That. That was fun.
Passing out almost dead on the sofa, yep.
I'm assuming this
Pretty
is something
much.
that happened in your guys' game that I am unaware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were there for that. Maybe you weren't.
I don't remember you ever getting 4 levels of exhaustion.
Is it 5 or 6 max? 6
Six.
is dead?
If you get to 6, you're dead.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was 4 or 5.
It
Yeah,
was
he wound up in the
4.
infirmary with like several levels of exhaustion.
Because you were passed out. Like you could. It said that
Yeah, I
you had
had
0
no
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So maybe it
5 is
was
when you're
5.
basically helpless, but you're not dead. And then 6
Yeah.
is when you're just straight up dead.
So it was 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Fuck.
It was great.
He was in a downward spiral for a few weeks there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Anywho.
Anyway.
We are going to start on a little bit of a dream sequence for a woman who no longer calls herself Visenya.
Ooh. Yeah, which she hasn't really shared. She's taking some time to think about it. Taking the night to think about it. She'll talk to people in the morning. Y'all are drunk anyway, you wouldn't remember.
Oh yeah, I am
I'm
not aware.
You have all retired for the night at this tavern in Yolheim. So sometime in your sleep, Ingrid. This would probably be near to when you're waking, otherwise, you wouldn't be able to remember it because you can't remember dreams further back when you're waking up, but you're much younger than you are now. And you're standing outside with a woman that you now remember as your grandmother, Sigrid the Spearwise, who was kind of your mentor for martial training when you were younger. And you are taking this little sparring sword and just swinging away at her, and she is blocking all of the hits on her shield, and she is taunting you. and you just keep swinging away before she finally pushes into you and knocks you to the ground and says, "You just tried to overpower me with strength alone. You're going to waste your time and your energy. Go around my guard. Use your head. Not all about strength." At which point, your mother Odalog and your father Arnvald come outside and look at you laying on the ground. A little bit of blood on your face from where your grandmother hit you with the shield. And they just kind of give her a look like, "What are you doing?"
Abuse!
And she just shrugs and says, "She has to learn. Don't you, girl?" And she holds out her hand to lift you back up. And that's when you wake up.
What a bitch. I don't know if I quite fondly remember this woman. But hey, apparently she taught me to be who I am today.
Yeah, I would wager that most people would say that that wasn't exactly a healthy relationship. But for completing your personal quest, you gain the following feature, which you can just put on your sheet as like a quest feat or something, however the sheet lets you enter it.
Ooh, okay.
It is in the Discord.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
And I do have some neat little thingies and ideas kind of in a similar vein for each of you if you guys, choose to pursue some character stuff. So there's a little
Ooh.
mechanical incentive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Anyone else need to go fight some giants? It's not giants.
So you guys out of character kind of know what's coming next because I decided to let you know ahead of time so you didn't waste all your time trying to decide what to do next. But in character, when you guys wake up, you guys will not have yet received a message from the Viceroy, so you'll have a little time to do anything you want to do here before you're going to receive that message.
Okay. Okie
Well,
I
I
wake
guess we
up.
come down for breakfast.
I wake up with a killer headache.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
Walrus needs
absolutely.
hangover food.
I need coffee.
Mm.
Stat. Stop talking so loud.
We're not even
Actually,
playing.
an
What?
interesting point. I think
Nope.
paladins might have a thing here.
Oh.
You can expend 5 hit
You
points.
you are level 3, so you have the divine health feature.
Oh Jesus.
Immune to disease, and being drunk is a disease.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys, but
Oh.
I feel great. What a pleasant evening.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that divine health gives you immunity to hangovers.
Damn it.
Oh,
Damn. Well,
lucky
yeah.
son of a gun.
That's right.
I don't remember what happened last night, though.
You
'Cause I
got
was very
very
drunk.
That's.
You
pretty
tried to
much it.
barter my new necklace off of me to
I
join your.
What?
Yeah, I've got a new necklace, and you tried to.
Add it to my collection.
You
Okay.
did. I almost let you.
What did I try to offer in return? Was I
think
trading?
it was like
deal?
respect. I think you just wanted it. I'm not really sure if you were offering anything.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a no then.
I
That's-
mean,
Mm,
it's not
Probably.
special. It's not like fancy. It's just a rock
Oh.
with some blood on it.
is it your
Oh.
blood, Visenya?
Why is there blood on it?
Cause I had to perform some blood magic. And
Oh,
well, I
shit,
didn't
yeah.
perform it. I didn't perform it. The crone
How did all that
Valorant
go? Are you what happened?
I mean, it went.
Okay.
I still processing a little bit. I've
Yeah.
got a lifetime's worth of memories crammed back into my head that is
Oh,
disconcerting and is trying to reconcile the memories that I have since then.
are you like the same person? Or are you just like a new life for you, or
mm, you know, kind of had to sit on it for a little bit. I think I'm good to embrace the person that I've become. But my real name is Ingrith. I was given the name Visenya when I couldn't remember what my name was. So I think
Okay.
I'll keep that from my past, but from what I can remember, much of it is dark and not really worth going back to at this point. So we're just gonna full steam ahead and, hope that there's something to be made of a new life.
last time we don't have two people with names that start with V, it'll be way less confusing.
Oh, it's
It'll
so
be
much
way
less
less
confusing.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why didn't we think of this sooner?
I mean,
Why didn't you tell us to go fight these giants sooner? We could have totally solved this problem way back.
You
We could have
know,
found any number of bloody rocks for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I hope this isn't going to be too much of an inconvenience for you, Gilderoy. I mean, you're going to have to go back and change my name. I'm going to have to request you rewrite that. So
yeah.
that's
Do
going
we
to take
have
some
to?
editing.
Can't this just be a plot point of like this character is named one thing and now it's another? Ooh,
No.
confuse the audience a little bit. A little
that-
confusion never hurt anyone.
Wouldn't that, take away from all the good things you've done?
Nah.
No,
People
alright.
could.
No, I
mean,
I
you
can
never
s-
know.
I very
You're the
easily
writer.
I helped influence this quest, so it totally makes sense that your name would change after I influenced your life. I mean, that's totally what happened.
You know, when I
Well,
read
sure.
books that do that, I really hate it when they change the names in the middle of a story.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
You also just can't write
worst.
about a person's life and change facts without their consent.
I mean, you can. It's just called slander.
Right. Yeah, but you could immediately kill Gilderoy.
I could.
You
I
could.
probably
You know,
could.
No
that's
offense,
a
Gilderoy,
little.
of course.
No, that's a little excessive. I mean,
Well, I mean,
It might take a couple, like 12 seconds.
That
no,
would be like
no.
that would be a plot twist.
you know, it might even take like 6 seconds if I'm able to help her.
I mean,
But
yeah, that's
then there wouldn't be a story to begin with.
I mean,
We're just defeating the purpose of having a story.
but just imagine how much more famous you might be
Yeah.
after you're dead.
After death? Well, they already
Yeah.
think I'm all dead, so
I
you
mean,
know that's
alright.
kind of a little problematic.
So yeah, so
This is gonna be a posthumous book.
Mm.
Or whatever
long
they call
story
it.
short, it's been a night of processing. I'm still processing, but I appreciate the help in getting me here.
If you ever need to talk about it over drinks, I apparently can drink whatever I want.
And I will
I-
be here for you.
Apparently like to drink. I didn't expect that. But yep, nope, that's a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
That's good,
I can't
I guess.
necessarily recall how good I am at it because I was probably blackout drunk, but I remember that I like it.
Okay.
The most apt quote.
I know.
Yep.
I love it.
That is one of my favorite
It
talisman quotes.
is. It is.
I just fucking love Taliesin.
You can fill a fucking book with every amazing thing that he has said off the cuff.
God.
Oh
And-
god.
There's
It's
like
so
eight
extraterrestrial.
out of 10 of them aren't even acknowledged.
Wait. Help.
Oh
it's
yeah,
again.
absolutely.
They just it totally flies over their head, or they're talking about something else. And Talisin's just over there muttering in the corner, and it's absolute gold.
This
What
is
was
my
the one
favorite.
life needs things to
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Life needs
Yeah.
things to live.
live.
I love
Help,
that
it's
one.
a gift.
Oh, you haven't seen that, have you?
Yeah,
Ha-
probably by this time.
What episode are you on now, Brandon?
129.
You're so close.
I know.
You're so close.
He's fine.
Anywho.
Anyway, so, let's eat some breakfast. We gotta figure out what we're doing. I know we were talking about maybe trying to go in the back butthole of Uthskal, but
Well, okay. Here's a you just went and got this. You just learned like your Northlander shit because you just learned all this information from the clone from up here.
well, I'm not from here.
I'm sorry. I guess you also hadn't said that out loud.
That's fair. That is good.
Yeah,
I
I
think
would say
I-
the information that you would now sort of understand is that these people who are put in this demiplane are probably either from or descended from like the Uthgard tribes, or it's an area called Ilisk, I think, the Iliskans.
Mhm.
So that's your heritage.
Okay. Wait, Uthskal is my heritage?
Now there's an area called Ilisk, and there's the Iliskans, and there's the Uthgard. It's just a bunch of different people that kind of live in this area.
Okay.
That would be your heritage.
Yeah, it's the barbarian tribes of the spine of the world.
So yeah, you would probably
Okay.
assume that these people in this plane were essentially taken from Ilisk and the Uthgard tribes and Spine, and just transplanted here for the wizard's amusement.
Okay, so with that being said, do I now understand that I have more in common with the people of Uthskal than of Yolheim?
That's up to you if you want to say that you're directly like Uthgardy.
Oh.
I kind of left that vague, up to you.
I mean, I don't know if that'll get me anywhere, but it's certainly intriguing. Would I understand more on how we might be able to communicate with them?
You'd have a better grasp on the culture at this point. So, I mean, things that have already been explained to you make a little more sense. I think Valorant
Okay.
specifically said that there's been some issues going on in the Northlander territories, and that all of the Uthgard tribes
Mm-hmm.
have become convinced that this is the start of the end of the world, according to
Okay.
their mythology. So they've all kind of gone a little nuts on top of already being ornery barbarians.
Mm. So, Badiga,
Yes.
do you have to have seen a real example, real life, in person, in the flesh example of something in order to,
Not necessarily. I can decide what I want to look like, and if somebody says I need to slightly adjust my height or the look of my nose, I can.
So, my understanding, my grasp of knowledge here, and I don't know. So, the people of Uthskal basically think that, if am I understanding correctly, that this is the beginning of Ragnarok, is what they're thinking?
Yeah, there's been like a lot of heavy winters recently, and they think that that is the Fimbulwinter, the sign of the start of Ragnarok.
So, we have this pantheon of gods and goddesses.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
it's not unusual for our people to think that they occasionally walk amongst us as disguised as mortals.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but that might be a way to get us in, is if they think that maybe they're talking to their gods. If you were to disguise yourself as, you know, whatever
I see
the
what
people
you're
of
getting at.
Utskull think
Yes.
Odin might look like. And if we were in the company and the bodyguards on the mortal plane of one of the gods, maybe?
mean- You would be aware that there are so many stories about Odin traveling and taking so many different forms
Mm-hmm.
that she could kind of look like a whole bunch of different things. There isn't one specific look she has to employ
Right.
because he has
But I'm
taken
also,
many from the stories.
as Visenya, it's been a little while since she's
Who's Visenya?
Who's
Right,
Visenya?
Anger, yeah. It's been a while. She's reviewed these works. I mean, who are the big players in Ragnarok? I mean, Ree knows a little bit. I'd have to review it, but like Odin gets killed by who?
I mean, basically everyone dies, so everyone is kind of
Yeah.
a big player.
I know, but you. Because I mean, you've got. Does Odin get killed by Fenrir?
Yes, Odin gets killed by the giant wolf Fenrir.
Okay. I mean, I guess from her understanding, Odin would probably be the most influential,
Mm-hmm.
unless we could discover if they prefer a different. You know, I mean, Odin is the All-Father, but
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet
know.
to go for the chief deity.
who knows? Maybe they prefer Thor up there. I don't
We
fucking
could
know.
research here. We could ask
Are you
around.
Are you suggesting that she changes her appearance to look like
Oh
someone
God.
who claims to be a god?
Well, we have magic on our side.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose
probably
you
get
may
pretty
also
convincing.
interpret, because you know that Sigrun married into an Uthskal family,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that she had a axe enchanted with lightning, so you
Mhm.
now associate in your head maybe that's related to Thor. So if she got married into them, maybe they do have a stronger connection to Thor than some of the other gods. It's a possibility.
Thor would definitely be a.
Yep.
That'd be a difference for you.
Yup.
Can you?
What?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it
I don't
could
know.
be like
It's just, it's
it could be
just
like-
an idea.
It could
No.
be like warning them, like, oh, this necromancer is making its way further and further north. He's gonna steal Sigrun. I have to save her.
Protect your heroes.
I mean, I think they might respond if we're a little bit more vague and kind of riddle-esque on it. Yeah, yeah. They're very, into signs and symbols. An owl flying at, due north at certain time of night.
Now
Mhm.
that I could be.
You know
able
what
to
I
do.
mean? Yeah, exactly. You could turn into a raven. Hey, you could
Hey.
polymorph two of us into ravens. Odin's
You
got
can summon a
ravens.
raven right now.
You can literally summon a raven.
I know, but I can summon it for 24 hours and then it's done. And I don't.
So
Can I control it like I can a familiar?
Yeah, it has
Okay.
all of the features of the Find Familiar spell.
Okay, so we could have someone. I mean, just spitballing an idea that maybe if we come to them feeding into their it's the end times, but here's how we can prevent maybe one horrible
Yeah.
aspect of the end times, how you could play your part in aiding the gods through the end time.
I have an
fucking know.
idea.
It's just spitballing.
What if?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the raven thing because I like it.
Okay.
Plus it
okay.
involves me, so I like it. So
Okay.
we go there. We're on the
Uh-huh.
boat.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to talk to them and be like, we need entry. And then if it goes bad or they say no, then a raven, a large raven, lands on whoever's shoulder is talking.
My
just-
shoulder? As Oda?
Symbolism.
Yeah.
And we'll see
Or-
how it goes from there.
Or
And yes.
what if, playing into that, what if we just have a raven, sorry, not a crow, a raven on top of the mast, just staring at them, and an old man hunched over at the back that looks like Odin.
I mean, like I said, I'm not sure if it'll work. They might think that we're just crazy. In all probability, they'll think it's just some crazy old coot, like Walter says, pretending to be, the voice of God. But it's just an idea.
It
that-
is not like you are the only people with magic around here.
Yeah. It's just. It might get our foot in the door rather than a hard no.
Mhm.
They might be like, all right, well, let's
Give them pause.
let's err on the side of caution, because if this is our god,
Yeah.
if we don't,
We don't
at
wanna piss
least
it off.
extend the base hospitality,
Yeah.
they could piss off the gods.
That is true.
So it might be the foot in the door, not the door open wide, welcoming arms.
Yeah.
So
Or more
I
we
don't know.
will
I'm
kill
just
you on the spot
spitballing.
kind
We
of a
don't have
thing.
anything else that we're talking about right now. Which I guess, speaking of which, do we need to check in with the Viceroy? I mean, we've been up here, and then we've been at sea for a few days, and then we've been up here for a
day
few
or
hours
so,
now.
Yeah.
So
I
do we
mean,
need to check in with him, see if anything's new, or keep him apprised of our movements?
pretty sure I sent him a message last night.
You did. Unless I'm misremembering.
No. I'm pretty sure I sent it to him the night before, just saying, hey, we're here, we're gonna do this. Where is our messages?
mean,
Yeah.
We don't really have news to share with him yet.
No, I'm just
Right?
not yet.
Not of major note.
Oh, and I forgot, because you had used all of the charges on your Spy Master's gloves. Don't forget to roll to see how many charges you get back from
That's
the rest.
right.
Also, we haven't actually gone through our long rest yet, correct?
You guys have not done a long rest yet.
We did last night
Oh.
after getting drunk and then sleeping in the inn.
That's a short rest in the new rules. Long rest
Right,
is a
okay,
week
okay.
off.
Yes, but I don't think we've calculated and people have done shit yet for the short rest.
I think you guys rolled stuff. I think that was the last thing we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've rolled stuff, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
I think I did too. Yeah, I got spelled.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of dice being rolled here on the 21st. If you had anything else that you're missing that you've now kind of retroactively decided that you want to spend some hit dice on, you certainly can.
I think I am good.
I'm also good.
See, it's weird. It's always been, in my thing, you regain all charges daily at dawn, and then in the thing it says 1d4, but I will go with the 1d4.
I think when I initially made the item, which is probably the first time you saw it and you copied it down, it might have been all charges.
Yeah.
But I think I changed it right around the exact same time that you were buying it. But you've never
Okay.
expended all the charges before, so you've never needed to roll.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'll need to adjust that in the new rest rules, because getting back so many spells for free on items every day might be a bit much. But we'll see how it plays out.
Okay.
Considering that they're all utility spells and not damage spells, I think it's probably fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyway, just some idea, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that's. Oh, wait, is this with the gloves? It is, sure. Okay, so if we do that, I could cast. Tongues is you can speak what they're saying and understand.
Yes. Tongues
Tongues?
is you understand all spoken language,
Yes.
and when you speak, anybody can understand you, as long
Yes.
as they can speak a language.
Comprehend languages is the only one that you can understand. You can't speak it. That's why it's called
Comprehend
tongues.
languages also works on writing. Tongues
Yeah.
does not.
So, if we do your plan, I'll cast tongues, so if they ask me questions, I can answer in their native language.
Okay.
That will further enforce that I am whoever I am.
You're gonna have to do some research, though.
Yep,
I don't remember everything.
let's do some today.
And they're gonna ask something, and we're gonna be
Yep.
caught with our pants down.
Yeah. Let's.
I feel like we always end up that way eventually.
I mean, that's true, but
Our plan
not
never
very
goes
good at the
right.
planning stage of any of this, so
I mean,
just throwing it out
why
there.
not start here?
So that, yeah, so that's our next step, is to learn some more and then go up to Uthskal.
Yep,
yeah.
sounds like a plan to me.
Indeed.
All right. As you guys are finishing your meal, getting ready to head out and go do some research, that is when Vedita receives a message on the sending stone from the Viceroy.
Ah, fuck.
The best laid plans.
Great.
Portal has appeared near Red Hook. Need you back here immediately.
What?
Say that one more time. Who appeared at Red Hook?
I'll put it in the roll 20.
Thank you. Okay. Well, change of plans. We're not going to Uthskal. The portal's appeared. Have to go.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Well, that just fuck all.
We
Right.
need to go ASAP back to Baldurin. Southwest Port, probably.
Maybe we can just check real quick at the docks to see if there are any scalds that need to go to Baldurin. And they can tell us stories on our ship right
Yes.
there.
Sure.
Oh,
Sounds
sounds fun.
Yep.
And we can charge a toll.
We'll give you free
Yes.
passage if you tell us about all of this.
Yeah.
Discount.
Discount. Sure.
Because
We
We need
won't
the money.
feed you to the cat, the Grimalkin.
Yeah.
Yes, the cat.
Okay. I guess we'll round everything up. Head back to
Yep.
the docks.
All right, you guys get your crew from the tavern. You guys all head down to the boat. Give me a investigation check to see if you can find a scald on the docks.
I'm not good at it, guys.
Me neither.
But I will help.
I mean, I have a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will investigate for people.
Oh.
Yup.
Sorry, dogs are making a racket. With a 23. It takes you a little bit of time, so you guys aren't leaving immediately, but you do manage to find somebody on the docks
Woo!
Nice.
who was planning on getting a ride to Little Ilisk in Belderon, so this works out for him.
Wonderful.
All we need from you are stories. You're in.
I have many stories.
Cool.
Any particular stories?
I think we'd like some Odin ones, right? Maybe basic general gods stuff. Their shenanigans.
Signs and symbols.
I
Ooh, maybe some of the-
particularly
Omens.
love the one where Loki cuts off Sif's hair. That's pretty good.
Ooh, got any like stories by Gilderoy Lockhart? Do you know him?
I understood that reference.
He is not so big in Yolheim.
Oh.
Okay.
it.
I was really hoping to hear it.
Oh, I'm glad that's still
Wow.
funny to me.
Remember, the message only, or the sending only works once, so you can't ask
that's
him
right.
another question because he can't reply back to it.
Okay, we'll go right to Red Hook. I'd rather just go right to Red Hook than.
Yep. We'll just go right there.
Slight change. We're headed back now to Red Hook. We'll come back there when we're done.
Maybe we'll drop this guy off at the dock at Balderon and then
Sure.
shove off. Because that's where he wants to go.
Mm.
He doesn't want to go to Red Hook.
Eh.
I
There's
want
a-
stories.
There was a dock at Red Hook, right?
Yeah, it's like a big fishing village on the mouth of
Okay.
a river.
Perfect.
Alright, onward.
Onward.
All right, you all load up on your boat and set off. See how long this takes. So it's about 6 hours of sailing to get to Balderon to drop off the Skald as your first stop. That's assuming that you're going to drop him off at the most convenient place, because swinging around to take him into the Little Ilisk over here, even though that's where he wants to go in particular, would take more time.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, guy. Sorry, Mr. Scald. We are in a bit of a hurry, but hey, we got you to Balderon, so
Yeah.
I much appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed the stories.
Oh, absolutely.
were they helpful?
Just give me a d20 roll.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Bad?
Yeah, he was able to recite some of the more famous tales and some sayings from the Havamal that you think that would improve your odds of pulling off a successful disguise as Odin.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then another hour of travel, you guys go over to the docks at Red Hook.
Guys,
Oh,
sorry, it just occurred to me. We have a giant, ferocious looking cat.
No. Uh-huh.
I could totally pose as Freya.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
She does have a chariot pulled by cats.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes!
Oh,
That's why
fuck
Brynja
yeah.
has two cats.
Yes.
Seriously?
Because her goddess is Freya.
Oh, shit.
Come on. Yes.
Anyway, we're in Red Hook now.
So
Sorry,
you're
it just
saying
occurred
I
to
spent
me.
good money. That's what you're
Yeah, it
saying.
might actually. Who knows?
Gilderoy's unintentional buy.
You're
It's
not
gonna
sure
save the
if
party.
they consider it to be a large difference between a cat and a Grimalkin. Just
But I
because they
mean-
look similar doesn't mean they're the same thing.
But I mean,
We
she's
could
not
ask
gonna
him,
Look exactly
Would
like
this
Odin.
look similar to?
I mean, I could just be
It,
a
it might work, it might
female
not. The only
warrior
way
with
to
a
know,
cat. It's
Is
the
Freya.
correlation with Freya, not that I am Freya. Anyway, we're in Red Hook.
It's a good idea. We'll do it.
As you guys pull up to the docks of Red Hook, you find them mostly abandoned. There's a few ships left in port.
Anything initially bad news bears? Or does it just look abandoned?
For the most part, standing on the docks and having a look, it just looks abandoned.
Do we know where like a graveyard would be, or the would be? Because we did pass through here on our way up.
Yeah, you guys just
Initially.
passed through here, so you would know where the graveyard is.
Head towards that, since that's where they tend to be popping up these days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like he has a trend.
There is a correlation, but you know that that's not always the case. Like the one outside of Rodel, that did not pop
Right.
up in a graveyard. That was just a random spot.
That we know of.
I suppose, not that you know of.
Could have been like an ancient battlefield or something.
So you guys all load off the boat. We'll just hold down the ship then till you get back.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, please.
If things go to shit, just push
Just go.
off and go to
Yeah.
Alderaan.
Right,
Don't worry.
Happy
we'll
to leave
find
you
you.
today.
We have our
Thanks.
ways. Thank you, though.
Magic.
Mm.
Ta-ta for now.
All right, you guys file into the village. Give
Weird.
me perception or investigation.
I will do this.
I mean, I'll help. I guess.
Yeah, you can roll that again for advantage. Okay, 21. You do find occasionally like some blood, signs of struggle and conflict, but you don't find any bodies. What you do find is a large swath of tracks leading out of the village to the east.
Do they look like the big scary things? The
You do
Tanarooks?
find some tracks of the Tanarooks.
Mm.
The setup of it looks more like they gathered up as many villagers as they could and corralled them eastward.
looking in that direction, is it like, does the site go on for a while? Like, can I see if anyone's still out there?
It leads into forest, so the only way to investigate is to go in.
I want to do that.
Yeah, I suppose we should probably start stealthing though,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
as we follow these tracks
good.
into a forest.
Wait, are we following into the forest, or are we going the opposite direction of the tracks to find the portal?
I'm guessing that they're taking the people to the portal. Why would they corral them and head them away from the portal?
I would say with that 21 investigation, you would also see that you guys are able to have a look at the graveyard, and there is no rift in the graveyard.
I think we have to follow the tracks.
Probably.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, and you guys are doing this stealthily?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. Everybody give me a stealth check, please.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, this bad.
You didn't use Pass Without Trace, right?
No.
Walrus is doing the best job. And you can tell that the rest of your company is not doing a very good job keeping themselves quiet, as I assume you're kind of taking point. And you
Yep.
guys know that this area, there's the dinosaurs, the giant lizards that live around here, but there's a weird absence of them. You feel like if there was something in these woods, it should have heard you and come for you, and nothing is happening.
I like that even less.
Yeah.
As you venture further and follow these tracks, they get a little lost in the debris of the forest. But up ahead, you do eventually see a metal ring with this kind of black curling smoke from it. And on a little rock, you see a shadowy figure just sitting.
Similar to ones that we have seen pop out of the rifts before.
Well, it's similar to like Sigrun and Rethel and the
I
other,
was gonna say, does it
Heroes.
look like one of our heroes?
that same kind of shadowy wraith-like figure.
Can we tell which one it might be? Are we close enough?
Give me a perception check.
Can I assist with that?
Yep.
Okay. Hoo-hoo.
24. As he sits there on the rock and leans back, you can clearly see 2 horns coming out of his head. This is probably Ithilien, who was a tiefling.
One that we haven't met yet.
The very last
No.
one that you haven't met, who you
Shit.
entrusted to the people of the Bloody Isles to keep his
Yep.
body interred in their holy ground at the Temple of Umberlee.
Mother bitches.
Well, fucking shit.
Do we remember what he was?
Yes.
He was a spellcaster of some sort.
Great.
Lovely.
All I have on the note is tiefling man whore.
I mean, that's not inaccurate.
Oh,
That's great. Prolific note taking right now.
Let me check my personal notes. Not. I'm sorry.
okay, but spellcaster. Why is that message not pinned? I know you had it all at one point.
It's in the party notes.
Oh, well, fuck a duck. That would be why.
I haven't been pinning anything in the Discord, so anything that's pinned has been other people pinning, I think.
Okay. I wonder if he will not take very kindly to me.
Oh.
I say pretty much out
Probably.
loud because Visenya rolled a 7 on stealth.
Who's Visenya?
Sorry!
Yeah, who's this Vicenna?
Shut up!
As you say that, he looks over in your direction
Sorry,
and
guys.
kind
far-
of cocks his head at you and waves.
How far is he from us?
You guys are probably within about 100 feet.
I look to someone next to me. I'm like, we fucking do this, right?
I don't think we have a choice.
He
knows
hasn't
we're
attacked
here.
you yet.
Why is he?
I mean, we can just walk up there and see. Maybe he wants to
Why don't
talk.
you wave back?
I have my hand on my short sword.
He is definitely behaving strangely, right? Like the other ones have kind of just gone for you mindlessly, whereas he
Someone
is
has character.
sitting on a rock, looking at you and waving.
He might.
He might
Either
not be.
Ithilien might wants to talk, or maybe our necromancer friend wants to talk.
Yeah.
Either
let's
is not
just-
a good option.
I slowly
Visenya's just
start
going.
walking forward. Yep.
Ingrid is just going. It's gonna take a hot second, okay, you guys?
How long does Blade Ward last? It just says 1 round.
Yeah, just one round.
Okay. Never mind.
So you waltz up to him.
I mean,
You-
I'm not gonna like ride up to him, but yeah.
Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo.
He stands up from the rock, and you can see the rift behind him, a small pile of bodies.
What do you
Easy,
look
easy.
like?
He gives you a little like flourishy bow.
I do it back.
and then he speaks, which none of them have spoken to you before, except in that brief moment when you have disapparated them, and it seems like they have a moment of clarity or consciousness. I have a message I was bidden to give you from the one who raised me.
Please share it.
Yeah.
When he speaks next, it's like two voices speaking simultaneously. There's him and Bulgrim's voice. And he says, "You're too late again. And this ends now." And out of the rift, Sigrun walks out. And then Rethel walks out behind her. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Look, guys, it's my
fuck.
girlfriend.
Shit. Oh fuck. Hang on.
That's right, we need a token. Tokens.
Do you want me to roll that, Duncan?
God damn it.
Yeah, you can just roll in.
Where are we? I can't see anything.
I'll think. I went from a
Oh,
crit
right.
to a crit.
Now you should be able to see.
Yay!
This is the different dynamic lighting, so there might be problems.
I would have been either in front of or next to Ingrid. Just
Yeah, you can just move yourself up then.
Hecla, can we?
Is this the portal?
Yes. You can see the land around it is kind of withering.
Yuckies.
Sigrun's image doesn't look very human. Looks like she's got tusks.
I mean, I might have just picked a cool art and then desaturated it and made it dark and said that's good enough.
I mean, that's fair. I'll go with it.
Theater of the
Yeah.
mind.
I can't always find absolutely perfect art.
I mean,
I don't have an artist on staff that I can pay to make everything custom for me.
there's this thing called Pinterest. He's real
I spend
good.
a lot of time on there and I don't always find what I want.
Oh man, you haven't gone down the rabbit hole far enough. Then.
No.
I have so many female barbarian images. It's disgusting.
And you also have somebody who knows Photoshop that really likes altering character images.
Anywho. Just fight,
Yeah.
fight. That.
Okay, Gilderoy, you're up first.
Alright, I'm going after this one first. With my
Our
wand.
tiefling friend.
Or TP.
Not with your plus
The
one
man
dagger.
whore.
Not with my +1 dagger, no, I'm not getting that close.
Huh? 15 does not hit.
Okay. One more.
21 will hit.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to Visenya, Ingrid. Visenya, Ingrid. Oh, this is getting difficult.
Okay, well, because I couldn't make it super easy on you guys, technically it is Ingrist with a TH at the end.
Well,
Ingrid.
God damn it.
Sorry.
You gotta learn to do that like DTH flick of your tongue.
Yeah.
I'll just swallow the end of the word so I don't ever.
I would mispronounce it anyway, so.
Then it sounds like I'm doing the accent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else after your 2 attacks?
2 attacks and then Bardic Inspiration, that's it.
Bardic Inspiration to who?
To moi.
Ingrid / Visenya.
Okay.
But it's actually Ingrid.
Get down, Stewie. You can't have my pizza. Okay, at the end of your turn, Ithilien is going to use legendary action to
Fuck.
go incorporeal.
Oh, they have
And-
legendary actions now?
They've always had them. All they can do is
Oh.
that little like phasing through walls
Yeah.
and moving. Amthril did it the first time you guys fought him.
Okay.
There's been a lot of times where there's been no reason for me to use it, or I just forget they have it.
Well, apparently I forgot they have it too.
So he's going to move to over there. And then it is Rethel's turn. You guys are lined up so nicely here.
Hit me.
She is going to... What is the range on this, actually? To double check.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, okay, she can back up a little. She's going to back up to here, and then she is going to lift her staff, which crackles with lightning, and she's going to shoot a lightning bolt. I need Walrus, Ingrid, and Gilderoy to all make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, 'cause I can see the lightning bolt. Not that it's going to help.
Fuck. You have inspiration?
I do. I will use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be real nasty. Where is my
Yep.
inspiration button?
Oh, fuck.
That's not going to do it, unfortunately.
Nope, he's fine. Hit me.
Okay, so Ingrid takes 28 damage, Walrus and Gilderoy take 14 damage because you made the save.
Fuck it. Duck. Okay.
It definitely doesn't like also hit Sigrun, right?
Huh?
She's probably
It
immune.
doesn't like also hit Sigrun, right?
No, it's a pretty narrow bolt. Though actually... Yeah, she probably would have had to have done it from here to hit all of you guys, so it will also affect Sigrun. She makes the save.
Of course she does. I mean, of course she
Yeah,
does.
that was a free 14 damage. So,
I mean, that's fair.
Was it though?
Was it though?
oh no, she's Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We forget.
Probably supercharged her. Thanks.
Yeah. Resistant
Ingrid,
or
your turn.
It's great.
Was that
I will say, it did not look like she took 0 damage from it.
Okay. Was that a, stick around, Megan?
No. No.
Okay, you got like 2 seconds.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go run up to my girlfriend, I guess, and rage as I do so. And then I will take 2 reckless attacks with. I'm gonna start off with some 2-handed attacks with my battle axe. See how that goes. Oh God.
15 does not hit.
Yeah.
She just blocks it with the shield.
Ooh, what about the 26?
26 will hit.
Okay.
Although I did forget to ask, when you enter your rage now, what does it look like?
I think because she's still getting used to it, there's probably just some very faint, incorporeal, kind of faceless, almost shapeless, but clearly warrior-esque people that surround her. They kind of... What is it? I think there's like a scene in Doctor Strange where you kind of almost accordion out of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Oh,
of like
yeah.
that.
I like it.
And then they just kind of surround her. It's probably like 3 or 4 of them.
But you have landed a hit on her, which means she is affected by Ancestral Guardians.
Yes, she is.
Or Ancestral Protectors, I think it's called.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna reread again real quick to make sure I remember what that does.
It just means that she's
Okay.
not going to be very good at attacking anybody but you.
Yes. Okay, which is good.
Anything else?
Just a slight metagaming to my new peeps. Being within 30 feet of me is, especially if you're squishy, could potentially be really good because I have a reaction to reduce some damage.
30 feet?
30 feet.
Yes. She can use a reaction to reduce damage that you take, but you have to be within 30 feet and within line of sight.
Yeah. So,
Noted.
you know, just if it happens to work out, fantastic. If it doesn't, then, you know, whatever. I'm just a little bit of metagaming to be like, yeah, this is a new thing. Anyway, carry on. That is my turn. Thank you.
Perdita.
Hi. Oh, I don't like Rethel. Okay, so I'm gonna use
Who does?
free. I'm gonna use 20-ish feet of movement to go there. 30 feet there, and I'm casting haste on Ingrith. Have fun. And then I'm going to...
Oh, I didn't notice Athelion did terrible on initiative.
Yup. Yup. And then I am going to... Which one? That one's that. Frostbite. Was it Frostbite? Yes, and then I'm going to quicken that. And I'm going to cast Frostbite at Sigrun. Of course, it's con.
Yeah, she makes the save.
Okay. Not worth it, but that's her turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Sigrun is going to use her legendary action to use her Wraith Walk to go over to here.
No.
And then it is her turn. Ingrith, you can take an attack of opportunity against her if you
Okay.
want.
I can. Is that still reckless because I reckless on my turn?
Reckless only affects the attacks that you take on your turn.
Okay. Nope.
Nope, doesn't hit. As she turns kind of even more incorporeal and just phases through you. And now it is her turn. She is going to attack Walrus. And she would have hit too with the second attack on a 27, but she has disadvantage on all attacks, I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Because
the
first
first
thing.
attack, you dodge out of the way, and the second attack, as she's about to hit you, you see this spirit of an old woman with a spear and shield materialize, and just like throw her shot off target so that it misses you, and then the spirit disappears.
I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Ah!
That's my fucking bitch of a grandmother. It's fine. She's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, apparently.
How long does Ancestral Protectors last for? I forget.
I don't. Until the
I
start
wanna
of
say
my
it's-
next turn.
Okay, so yeah, for the whole thing until your next turn.
Yeah. And then just
All right.
it won't matter in this one, but because she didn't hit him with either of those attacks, right?
No, she missed both. Even if she had
Okay.
hit him, she would have done half damage.
And then I'm also yeah, I'm reading even if it would have any sort of like magical damage too, like if it was
Yeah.
slashing and lightning,
Oh.
right? It halves
Uh,
all
another-
damage, right?
Another metagamey thing for the party. Ingrith can basically just pick one target each round, and if she hits them, they're going to do half damage to everybody except her,
Yeah.
Hot
and
damn.
have disadvantage on attacks against
Yeah.
anyone except her.
Shit.
I forgot how good this was when I chose it.
It is extremely good at locking down a target so that they're
Mhm.
ineffective at fighting anyone but you.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Walrus, your turn.
For my action, I would like to cast the spell Bless on
Hashtag
myself,
bless.
Ingrith, and God, I don't know which of you two to do. Who does like concentration spells more?
I
Vedita is
do.
concentrating on haste right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
do.
Vedita,
Thank you.
Yeah.
the D4
All
to
right, so you can all turn on
saves.
bless for D4 with attacks and saves on your sheet.
Plus. Ooh, this is gonna get so nasty. Oh,
All the
As a
status
bonus
effects on you.
I know. I'm like Torin. Yay.
Bonus action, I take out the sword and I go invisible.
All right, you activate Blade of the Unseen and turn invisible.
Sweet.
And I will stay where I'm at.
All right, you can take your movement though because they can't do an attack of opportunity if they can't see you.
Oh, okay, I thought it would be at disadvantage, but they wouldn't be able to.
No, that is stipulated in the wording of attack of opportunity is you have to be able to see the target.
Then great. I'm going to move towards someone angry. And that's my turn.
All right. I have to double check what the range of this spell is. Okay, yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Athelian's going to pop out over here, and he is going to cast a spell. I need Vedita and Gilderoy to both make wisdom saving throws.
Fuck. Fuck.
I think Gilderoy might have made it. Let me just double check.
I would hope an 18 makes it.
I'd hope so too.
Yes,
Oh, thank God.
18 makes it. So, Gilderoy, you managed to resist the effect. Vedita, you are paralyzed by Hold Person.
No.
Oh no. That
She
doesn't
dropped
drop her
concentration?
concentration, does it?
No.
I
Okay.
don't think paralyzed incapacitates you.
No.
Okay.
It's not
I
like
am-
stun.
Paralyzed. I just can't move or speak. Attacks have advantage.
Oh no, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Oh, wait. That just means I can't take actions or reactions.
I believe if you're incapacitated, you lose rage, you lose concentration. There's some very key things that happen if you're incapacitated.
I'll look that up in the PHP. 290. No, I think that's only unconscious. It strictly says an incapacitated
290, you said?
can't take actions or reactions.
All right, my fucking PDF is way off on the numbers.
Yeah.
You lose concentration on a spell if you are incapacitated or if you die.
Where did you see that?
I searched concentration on Roll20 and clicked the casting a spell concentration button,
Fuck me.
Okay.
and I'm looking at the rules
Yeah, I
for
wasn't
concentration.
able to successfully look for the rules, so I'm glad somebody found it. I was pretty sure that's how.
If you are
It's the same thing.
incapacitated, you lose concentration.
Oh,
It's just-
fuck me.
There's a few things like that, like rage says the same thing, where you lose rage if you're incapacitated. And things like stun and unconscious automatically also include incapacitation, including paralyze.
Fuck me.
So you're incapacitated, which means you lose your concentration. You lose your concentration, which means Visenya loses her next
Is
turn because
also
haste fades.
incapacitated,
Yep.
which means
You're
my rage
stunned.
fades. Does my rage
Does-
fade now?
Does haste incapacitate you? I think you just lose your turn, don't you?
You're just stunned
You're
for
stunned.
1 round.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions. It doesn't say stun or incapacitate, you just can't move or take actions.
Okay.
Unless you're hit, then you'll lose rage.
Yeah.
Right, because you keep rage if you're hit or hit something.
If I do damage or take damage. But it doesn't say anything about not being able to take reactions.
That is true.
Okay.
Rage ends early if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or taken damage since your last turn. I mean, you attacked something on your last turn,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
even if you don't do anything this turn because you lost haste, you did something last turn, so you're fine.
Yeah, but if it gets to my next turn and I haven't taken any damage,
But you've attacked. You can attack or take damage. And you used your opportunity. Your
You're gonna
reaction.
lose your next turn.
at the
And
end
then-
of my next turn or the start of my next turn.
It's an end of turn. So as long as you attack
Okay.
something on your next turn, your
Right.
third turn, then you're fine.
Okay.
You're only gonna lose the rage if the third round passes and you don't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Back to you, Gilderoy.
That was a lot of rules.
All right.
Yeah, that was a lot. I was just thinking that.
Spellcasting. Gotta love it.
Okay. Gilderoy's gonna run over to this tree, and as he's running, he's going to shoot the wand at Singren.
A 14 does not hit. She just kind of lazily holds up her shield and blocks the hit. 22 will hit, though.
Nice.
Damn.
18 damage. She takes that second shot.
So then I'll land here, and I'll put a hand on Vegeta's shoulder as they're paralyzed, as she's paralyzed, and be like, "We got this. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine."
No.
And use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
I don't sound very convincing.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration to Vegeta.
Correct.
All right. At the end of your turn, Sigmund is going to use Wraith Walk,
No.
phase through the tree, and appear next to the two of you. Rethel's turn. She can see that two of you are currently kind of taken out. She can see Gilderoy. She has no idea where Walrus is. Yeah, I think she's just going to use the last of the charges on her staff and cast a spell on Ingrith. Make a dexterity save.
Do I get advantage on this one?
Yeah, because you're not stunned or anything, so you don't automatically fail the saves.
Okay.
Alright, you managed to save, so you're going to take half damage from this and not be lit on fire.
Hey, cool.
So you take 12 damage, 12 fire damage.
Okay. Oh, I am not. This is gonna be a rough fight.
Okay, you don't get to do anything on this turn because of losing haste.
I mean, okay, I'm just being, greedy now. It also doesn't say anything about bonus actions, technically?
If you can't
Or
take
is
an
that-
action, you can't take a bonus
can't take a
action.
bonus
Is
action?
the,
Okay.
the general rule.
Okay, fine. Fine.
However, it doesn't say anything about action surge, I don't think. Because action surge doesn't require an action.
Yeah,
Although I guess
but,
it. No, because then you would have an action that you can't use because you can't take
and
action.
I don't want to waste that anyway. It's a little early for that.
Okay.
You can't move, right?
No,
Yeah, you can't move or take actions this turn.
so that means no second wind either, right?
Correct.
Because that's a bonus action.
So we are on to Vedita.
Hi.
You're paralyzed, so please make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Inspiration.
Yeah, 1d8.
It is a d8.
Yes.
Fuck me.
13, 16. You are not able to break out of this hold person spell.
Well, I guess he's got your number.
Uh-huh. Just run. Just get out of here, Gilderoy. But I can't speak, so you can't even hear that. It's fine.
Alright, and Ingrid's turn ended, so Sigrun is no longer hampered by the ancestral protectors. She is going to take a swing at each of you. 17 does not hit Gilderoy. You managed to avoid that one. Really paralyzed. Does paralyzed give an auto crit?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Well, she managed to hit with a 25, so then that becomes a critical.
Can
Yep.
I... Oh, she's 32 feet.
Well, I was able to cast haste on you.
I mean, I'll
30
leave that up to the DM.
Is haste a 30-foot range?
Haste is 30.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, it looks like from center to center, it's 33.1.
I mean, center to center is the correct way to measure with standard-sized tokens. So we'll just ignore the fact that we got that wrong with haste, and yeah, you're not able to use your spirit shield
Yeah.
right now. She's just too far. The fact that you both couldn't move to get any closer. So that becomes a crit. You take 16 slashing damage and 4 lightning damage.
Okay. Not dead yet.
Walrus, your turn.
Fuck some people up. You're our
Has-
only hope.
Has Aphelion done anything in this
Yeah,
battle?
he's doing hold person
Yeah.
on
He
Vedita.
used hold person on your casters, and he's paralyzed one of them, which has made her helpless.
Rude!
He is currently concentrating on hold person to keep her
Fuck him
paralyzed.
up, please.
Die, bitch!
Alright, make an attack with advantage. You're invisible.
Please crit.
I do!
Yes!
There's a
Oh
32
my
hit.
god.
You know, a 32 where you have rolled maximum on everything will, in fact, hit.
Yes. Gonna pump
I'm gonna
that smite.
throw Divine Smite into it.
Yes.
These are all undead, so you get that bonus on Divine Smite as well.
Yes.
So that'll be 2 more D8.
Queen.
Right, because the Radiant is, or the Divine Smite's 2d8, so I'll do 2 more d8.
That's 68 damage.
Minus
Hot
divided by 2.
damn.
Oh, roll a 34 concentration check, please.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we're dealing with how much damage here? We got 42 plus 26.
Yeah, 68.
Yeah.
He's only got 62 hit points.
Yes, queen.
So you invisibly walk over and charge up your blade with radiant power and plunge it into this shadowy figure that's holding one of your friends hostage.
Yep.
And it just obliterates him, and as he's fading away, you hear him go, Oh, come on, I just fucking got
Yeah.
Queen. Oh my god.
I was trying to find a gif of Ahsoka in The Mandalorian because that's what I felt like.
Yes.
So, Vegeta, you are no longer paralyzed as the spell has ended.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah. Oops, I say really loud.
Thank you, Horace.
And then I'm just gonna move.
Oops.
I think I had like 9.5 feet or something left. I'm just gonna move that way.
An invisible. Oops.
If you guys ever want to check that, by the way, if you click on your token and hit X, it will show you what your last move was.
Oh.
Ooh. I did not know.
Alright, at the start of round 3, the rift next to you stirs, Ingrid.
Oh fuck.
As one of those shambling mounds of corpses that seems to undulate its form comes out of it.
Whoa, okay. 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 Okay.
No.
No.
Make a perception
No.
check,
Oh, okay.
because you're the closest person to it, so.
Oh, how many of those people are there?
I believe when you were outside, Rodel, you were one of the people that touched the ring there, right?
I was definitely. I think I tried to hit it with my axe. Yes.
No, I think me and Vegeta touched it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then, because you wouldn't have any point of reference for this then.
Okay.
Oh no.
Gilderoy.
Okay. I need some clarification on bestow curse. I can pick one of the following things, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's it. That's it. Listed.
it lists a few different effects, and you get to pick one of them.
Okay. Okay. I will use that on Singrin. And I'm
Is
gonna
that a saving throw from her or an attack from
Yeah,
you?
I think it's a saving throw. Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw to become cursed for a duration of the spell.
She rolled a 17. What's your save DC?
17.
Balls.
Fuck.
You attempt to lay a curse upon her, and it does not take hold.
Well,
Now, was that because she resisted it, or was she immune to it because she's like an undead spectral thing?
I don't know.
Kind of hard to know in the heat of battle.
I can't use one. Oh, shit. Alright. I'll cry to myself a little bit, and I'm just gonna start singing I Need a Hero and give it to, Walrus. It's gonna sound like I'm crying while I sing it.
It's because I am crying while I sing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
inspiration
need a
to
hero.
Walrus.
That's all.
Rethel's turn.
Probably gonna fuck my shit up.
She actually seems to be very concerned about the fact that Ithilien just got obliterated.
Oh, well, good.
Ithilien was behind a giant tree, though.
He also did kind of scream
That happened.
like a little girl, like the man whore that he is.
So she is just going to cast a big AoE spell roughly where he was standing and hope that it
Oh,
hits
fuck.
the invisible person that she assumes
No.
took him out.
And he's 70 feet, so I can't. Fuck.
She is just going to drop it right there. Please make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. Yes.
Yes.
All right. I think that means you resist the other half of this. Hold on. Okay, so first thing is you take 15 psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you resist the secondary effect.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
No, you can only use uncanny dodge on attacks. This is a
Okay.
saving throw.
Ooh. Okay, so you're
But-
taking damage?
Yes.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out a little bit. Okay, well, I'll use my reaction then. My
He's
spirit
invisible.
shield.
You can't see him.
Fuck me. Balls. But I mean,
You
know,
took
Thillian get
damage,
obliterated,
so
right?
you need to make a Constitution saving throw. You need to get a 10 to not lose concentration on invisibility.
The invisibility isn't concentration because it's through the sword,
Bless.
though, right?
Your bless.
No, that is only Fademorn has that special property where it ignores concentration.
Oh, then nobody would have had bless for a while.
Well, we're just gonna have to ignore that error on our part.
I will.
Okay, so we
know
no
that-
longer have bless?
Yes.
Okay.
You still would have made the intelligence save even without bless, though, so you still only took half damage from her
Okay.
spell. Alright, yeah, you managed to maintain concentration on greater invisibility.
Super.
Russell is going to back up a little bit. And that is her
Coward.
turn. Ingrid.
Okay. Well, I'ma go yonder here and get some flanking with Gilderoy, correct? So I don't
Yep.
have to reckless attack. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to
3
hit her
people surrounding her.
twice.
22 will hit.
Stop hitting my friends!
Oh, we're friends. We're your
Power
friends.
strike!
Go for it.
We're friends. It's nice.
Oh, you know what? Add 2 damage back onto those, because I didn't have my
Oh,
rage
yeah.
turned
I've
on.
been Getting the rage. Okay.
Because I'm a dum-dum.
Oh, she is
And
not looking good. You guys have done a substantial amount of damage to her form.
I am going to second wind. Because I am in pain. There's nothing on there. Which means that it didn't work right in my macros. But what is it?
It's
Second-
1d10 plus 2, because you're second level fighter.
Right. Okay. No. No.
Oh, right, and plus your constitution modifier, because it's a different version from the fighter rework.
Right. Plus 2 plus 5. Ooh!
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I feel a little better now. Okay. So my turn.
Okay, Vedita.
I don't like this. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, I think, and that is a bonus action. Okay, Shocking Grasp first on Sigrun. 24
24 hits.
for 13. I think that's the most damage I've done with
Wow.
and I'm running 20
Doesn't
feet.
do as much damage as you would hope it would do.
I don't care. She can't take reactions, so I am running. Why do I have Ancestral Protector note on me?
Because she hit you.
Because she's an ancestral guardian, and she hit you with an attack.
Oh, cool. That's
Also, there's a giant monster over there. Probably get a little bit closer to my bitch.
noted. I'll not go as far. There.
Yeah, you're fine.
Close enough. Do I
I
move
mean,
that
you know.
point two?
I mean, it's fine. Just, you know.
Blah, 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 blah. And then
There's a giant flesh monster.
Okay,
as-
you
oh,
doing anything else or not?
yes, as a bonus action, this is gonna go real great. I am summoning the Hound.
Who are you sicking your hound on?
Ruthel.
Okay, roll a d20. Begin with.
God.
All right.
I know.
You successfully managed to maintain control over the shadow power
Oh,
and
thank God.
summon what you intend to summon.
Cool. That's good.
You're gonna kill us.
I know. I know.
It's within 120 feet, right? So you can
Correct.
just summon it right on Rethel.
Yep.
And I think just for ease, instead of giving its own initiative, we'll just have it go on your turn. So you can roll an attack immediately.
Perfect. 17.
17 will hit. She's going to expend a first level spell slot to do shield to block it.
Ah, shit.
But one thing we have been forgetting, and I put the little aura on there, whenever an enemy's within 5 feet of it, they have disadvantage on saves against your spells. So I just put that little ring on there to remind us.
Okay. Okay. That is it.
All right, that is the end of your turn. Sigrun's turn. Well, her intended quarry has managed to slip away, and she is not doing so well, so she is going to put away her shield and take the axe in both hands, at which point it
No.
grows larger,
Balls.
and she is going to turn on you and take 2 reckless attacks against you, since you have been a thorn in her side this entire fight.
It's because I love you.
She crits on the first attack,
Yep.
Oh no.
so that is 20 slashing damage reduced to 10, and then you also take 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 24.
Yep.
Is 11 slashing damage reduced to 5, and 3 lightning damage.
Ow.
And that is the end of her turn. I'm just gonna roll an intelligence check for this thing immediately.
Sure, it's super intelligent.
It rolled a 2.
So it attacks Rethel.
It's just gonna start chowing down on these corpses right here. Instead of attacking you guys.
That's amazing.
That's
Yes.
oof.
This hideous, shambling mound of body parts comes out of the rift and just kind of ignores you guys and decides to walk over to the corpses and start gathering them up and incorporating them into itself.
Oh, so it's like getting bigger.
It does look like it's getting a little bigger.
Not so amazing.
Walrus.
Do I want to attack Rethel or Sigrun?
Sigrun looks like she has taken a substantial amount of damage, and the 2 people she's surrounded by can probably finish her off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Rethel.
Huzzah. So I can get there with the bonus action dash, and on the way I would have taken out one of my daggers and thrown it at Rethel.
Okay,
Around
yeah.
like here. Or no, within 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You have an ally within 5 feet, so you'll get sneak attack.
I'm
You also
also
have advantage from
invisible,
yeah, so you'll get sneak attack either way. 25 hits.
Oh, what? Oh no!
No.
That's so
Sneak attack
bad.
roll.
That's so bad.
Oh god. That's my turn. I'll throw the Bardic Inspiration in there for fun.
Okay, yeah, you can add that to the damage.
There you
Another
go.
5 damage.
It.
At the start of the next round. A whole bunch more undead pour out of the rift.
I think I fucking moved.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
I'd like everybody to make me a insight roll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Like check or saving throw.
Insight.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no insight saving throw, so it's just an insight roll. Skill check.
Okay.
Nice.
18 with a -1.
I think Gilderoy getting the 20. With all of these additional enemies pouring out of the rift, it occurs to you that Ithilien was intentionally left here to give you guys a message. This is probably a trap.
Yeah, it was bait.
No.
This is all the townsfolk that they just turned.
You have no way of knowing how many more undead are on the other side of that rift ready to pour out. It is your turn, Gilderoy.
Are Sigrun's reactions still null and void?
It hasn't been my turn, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, fuck. I'll use my +1 dagger because she's right there. Oh, it's with advantage because of
It is.
flanking.
Also, she used reckless attack. That'll hit. Six piercing damage.
One more.
Not enough to finish her.
Damn it. One more.
13 does not hit.
I'm gonna use lucky.
That'll hit. Still not quite enough.
You said she
You're-
has no reaction, correct?
Correct. I used
Okay.
Shocking Grasp on her.
I am running over here. I think that's still in 30 feet. Hang on.
There we go. Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah, still 30 feet. Okay, we're good. Okay, that is all.
Rethel's turn. What is her distance here?
Does the hound get a reaction?
Yes, the hound would have a reaction to bite at her as she
Uh-huh.
moves.
Shit.
8 does not hit.
Cool.
I think she's just gonna go with a magic missile. And how many is that? It's one additional missile per level or 2?
1.
Who's she going for?
She's gonna split it up a little bit.
Okay.
So 10 of that goes to Ingrith, and the other 7 goes to Vidita.
I'll do my thing. Yes?
You're
Can I
gonna
do my thing?
you're gonna protect Vidita.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go for it.
Ha! Blocks all of it.
thank
take
you.
No
Alright.
damage.
So Rethel steps over and conjures up these 5 missiles and fires them off. As they are about to strike you, Vidita, suddenly the form of an old woman with a shield and spear materializes in front of you and raises her shield up and blocks all the missiles and then disappears.
Thank you. Cool.
Ingrith, your turn.
Oh, finally. Ha! She reckless on her last turn.
She did indeed.
Do a murder.
Which means that I don't have to. Yay! That doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Mother bitch.
Close as she is to almost being disapparated, she manages to dodge out of the way of both your strikes.
Is it time for action surge?
Yeah, but are we running or are we fighting these things?
I don't know.
Reminds me, I completely forgot to roll initiative for them. Gotta put them in here.
Shit.
Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll hit her. I'll take my action surge.
24 hits.
Please die.
That will do it.
Yes.
Thank God.
As you swing your axe and she starts to dematerialize, she angrily growls, "Stop wasting time!" and disappears.
Why must you be so cryptic?
You can use more than one sentence to talk to us.
Seriously though. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up here and take my second hit at the skeletons. Can I
Oh,
reckless
God.
halfway through my turn?
Yeah, if you want to, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Fuck it. Power strike. Ooh, I could regain all my thingers, couldn't I?
Hey, if you want to use that feature now, you can. You can get all your combat points back.
Yeah, I will.
Although, you would have had to have chosen to use that at the time you activated your action surge.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh.
Is it a small horde of zombie or skeletons now?
Yeah, I got to adjust this. As you run up and take this huge cleaving strike, half the skeletons go flying, broken into a bunch of bones.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna twist a little this way so that I can still kind of sort of see Vidita and so that she can see me so that she doesn't lay something down on top of me.
Noted. Hint, hint.
Yeah, please don't lay something down on top of me.
I'll try not to.
I'm already under half health. I don't need it worse.
Nope.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, that does remind me, because I don't think we have had you guys fight any of these group enemies since I redid things. So something that I'm trying out just because there's some slight problems, in my opinion, on the DM side with how things are being run. They now have a thing where basically they have disadvantage on saving throws against AoE abilities, like fireballs, and if you hit them with an AoE ability and the AoE is big enough to completely cover their space, they take double damage.
Oh, god
Ooh,
damn it.
that'll make sense.
Nice.
Do they also get the ancestral protectors thing? As I sweep through the horde? How does that gonna work on hordes?
I'm gonna say no because they count
No.
as multiple enemies, and that specifically can only target one enemy.
Okay, perfect.
Same thing, like you can't use hold because it's multiple creatures.
Gotcha.
Or hold monster, I guess.
Gotcha.
Medita.
Yes. She is going to use the Wand of Webs. And she...
Oh.
Let me quickly fix this.
10
foot.
I have a template for that I can just put down for you.
Oh,
Ooh.
ew, that's fun. Yeah, so she's trying to get it to where Ingrith can, yeah. She can still get to all three of them. Yeah, yeah, she'll also
Would
scoot
you
out there.
rather get more of the necro monster? I mean, is the necromonster gonna still get caught in that?
I'd rather more
No,
Necromonster.
it's out of the area of that.
I would rather more
Okay.
Necromonster than Horde.
Okay, so a
Skeletons.
little further down then, like that.
Yeah.
Yes, please. That is that. So, Web, are you on my core page? Yes, you are. So, 15 dex save. Or does it use my...
The wand has its own
Okay,
DC.
perfect.
Okay, so they make the save at the start of their turn in the webs or when entering them during their turn. And it's just difficult terrain, even if
Yeah.
they make the save. Okay. You expend a charge from the wand and conjure a massive webs around the rift.
Yep. That's gonna be her action. She does not have any good bonus actions, cause fuck! And she's going, that's gonna be her turn. Her hound is going to move there and bite. For 20.
20 will hit. Brethel is going to expend another first level spell slot to shield.
Cool. That's great. That's its turn.
Alright, the zombies. They fail their save. They are restrained within the webs.
Cool.
So they don't get to do anything. The Necromonster's turn. It manages to make its save, so it is
Wow.
not restrained. It will use 10 feet of movement to get out of the web. And then move around to engage. It gets 3 attacks.
Holy shit.
So this shambling mound of corpses. Oh, actually, it doesn't have to get that close to use its claws. That's right. Because it has a reach with its claws. So from out of your reach, its body extends, and you can see like multiple arms connected together to make these super long arms ending in claws,
Ew.
and it swipes at you twice.
Okay.
First one is an 11, doesn't hit.
Okay.
Second one is a 23.
Pretty sure. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, that is 11 slashing damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
And then for its final attack, you see like a spinal column rise up, and it shoots a chunk of bone over at Vedita.
Okay.
Oh no!
We'll spirit shield that because I have my reaction back.
Yeah, that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, she might still potentially take damage from this, so make a Constitution save, please.
Okay. Wow, I'm apparently. I was gonna say I was good at those. Apparently not.
Do you get to use that spirit shield time like every time?
It's a reaction.
There's no limit on the like number of times she can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you make the save, so
Oh,
But, like,
you
to
take
react
half
once.
damage from the poison. She can only do it once per round, because she only has one reaction per round.
Right, okay.
Means she can't use her reaction to do other things. But barring that, yeah, she can use Spirit Shield every single round, an unlimited number of times.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Nice.
would be hit by this chunk of bone flying at you, but once again, that ghost materializes in front of you and blocks it. Loris.
Okay.
I will move my 30 feet up to Rethel and attack.
25 hits.
I'm gonna channel divinity and make that a crit. And I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it just because I need her gone.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Sorry.
I think you forgot to make it a crit first.
Let me do that 1 second. Okay, there's that,
Nice.
plus another 9.
Oof.
That is enough.
Oh, thank God.
As you, for the second time this combat, walk up invisibly to one of these wraiths and channel power into your blade and jam it into their form, and it seems like it wants to just explode from the sheer amount of power. She can't see you, but in that moment where she's disapparating and has a moment of clarity and consciousness, you hear her say, "Beneath the ice. Find it."
Okay, you cut out a lot when you said that. Can you repeat that?
I'll put it in the roll 20 for posterity.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. The ice.
Cool.
Ooh, okay. I didn't hear that. Ree heard that.
Yeah.
Ree's getting excited.
Are you gonna do anything else? The Hound of Ill Omen disappears since its quarry is dead.
Yeah, bonus action, I'll dash. Just like here, in case they try to move away. That's my turn.
Alright, skeletons. First thing they have to do is try to save against the web. Okay, that group does manage to save.
Come on.
That group fails and is restrained. But they can still make attacks at disadvantage. Okay, that big group next to you that is restrained, Walrus, they all kind of ineffectually flail their weapons at you, but the webs are holding them back enough that none of them manage to hit you.
I chuckle lightly to myself.
The other group did manage to make the save, so it is not restrained. So the first thing that I need is Ingrid to make a strength saving throw with advantage because you're raging. Yeah, is this horde that you've already kind of decimated attempts to overwhelm your space, you manage to push them back. can stop them from doing that. So they just make one single attack. But they do get a 25 on that.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is... Oh wait, no, sorry, I changed the way these work. So they still get the 2 attacks, they're just doing half damage since you've reduced their numbers. So they do hit with the second attack as well. It's a 24.
Okay.
So that is 9 damage reduced to 4 on the first one, and 9 damage reduced to 4 on the second one as well.
Okay.
Start of the next round.
Oh god. We gotta go, guys. Unless I get some massive amounts of healing, we need to fucking go. I'm at 35 out of 109.
More undead continue to pour out of the rift. This is a new type, so I have to add an initiative for it.
Yeah, we gotta run. This is gonna overwhelm us, and we have no way to close anything.
Okay. Damn it, I'm so far away. Okay. I'm at a loss, guys.
Start running.
Okay. Which way would be out? Towards our boat.
You'd be running west.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to here. I'm gonna use Healing Word at 4th level on Ingrith.
Okay.
God damn.
16 hit points to Ingrith.
That's better than nothing.
You didn't roll any ones. You rolled pretty well on that, actually.
Ugh. I forget how low Healing Word is.
Mm.
And I'm going to give Inspiration to Ingrith.
Okay.
You can use that on your AC too.
Okay, cool.
Don't forget. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, error on my part.
Oh wait,
Boris is still invisible, so those skeletons would not have been able to attack him. I mean, they didn't hit him anyway.
Sorry, I forgot that was a bonus action to do Healing Word.
Oh right, so you
So I
can't do
guess I
Healing
will
Word
take
and
some pot
Inspire.
shots at the Necromonster.
Which one?
That's fun.
All right, roll your attacks.
I'm gonna use Lucky.
.22 hits. 7 force damage. 13 does not hit. As
Okay.
your second shot goes off, the mound of flesh and corpses like splits itself in two, and the shot goes straight through the middle.
Alright.
Ugh.
You've still got like 6 feet of movement left.
I'm gonna stay there.
All right. Spectre, because it is incorporeal, it is unaffected by the web.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And he's going to go to there.
Mhm.
Uh. Even with disadvantage on its attack, it manages to roll a 25.
Okay.
Can you use your,
Nope, it won't matter.
So I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
That is just enough. Your armor gives you necrotic
God.
resistance, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so instead of
Yes.
12 damage, you take 6 damage, and your hit points are not reduced. Your
Thank
maximum hit
God.
points are not reduced. It is your turn, Ingrid.
Okay. Well, I have no idea where the fuck Walrus is. So I'm going to use my action to disengage.
You know he's a pretty fast guy, though, so if you guys
Yeah.
run, he can catch up.
Yeah. I will call out, "We're running! To the boat, please. Pretty please." I'm bleeding out of like my entire face. And I will grab Vidita and we will
oh shit.
What's my
Okay.
movement? What's my movement? 50.
50?
We're going
Yeah,
over
you
here.
can go how far with shared passage?
My movement speed.
And then you still have 40 feet of movement, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like a
I
bonus action to do
Do.
shared passage.
Yes, I do. But
Go.
no, I'm gonna stay right here just in case Gilderoy can't get out because Gilderoy should have backed up 6 feet. But that's fine.
I have Dimension Door, so that's why I was getting closer.
Gotcha.
And I
okay,
wanted to
okay,
be in range for Healing Word.
Okay.
I had my
But yeah,
reasons.
I'll still stay there for now and then just dash on subsequent turns. This is good enough for me right now.
Okay,
I won't try
Vidita.
to block Vidita a little bit though. And as long as I keep taking damage, my rage will hold, right? So my rage holds through this turn.
Yeah, because you did something last turn, so you're
Okay.
fine.
Oh god damn it, Walrus. I don't
We're
know.
running. We're running.
You don't know the walrus is there.
I
You can't see
know.
him. He's.
I know.
You also. That's a concentration spell, so if you do that, you'll lose concentration on the web, and you'll no longer be tying them up.
We're running.
Yeah. No. No. Yeah, I'll run. I'll dash 60. I can just give it.
Okay, since you guys are approaching the edge of the map, given your guys' speeds and the tools you have at your disposal, you can outpace these things.
Okay.
So I will say that we are out of combat as you guys flee, and you can see more undead pouring out of the portal. The ones that are there slowly starting to break themselves free of the web and attempt to follow after you.
We need to get to the boat and have them go as fast as possible to Baldurin. We need to tell the Viceroy that it's out of control down there.
I use my sending stone immediately.
Do
You've
we
already used it
have
for the
it?
day.
Did I? Oh, I fucking used it for the day.
You used
you
it this
respond?
morning.
Fuck, I did.
Yeah,
The
we need to
Viceroy
go
sent a message
fast.
and she responded.
We need to go as fast as
Oh,
possible.
actually, I think
Yeah, I responded. So that's
each
one
person gets
use.
one use,
Yeah.
and that's a reply. So yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
used it once, he replied, so now you can use it, and he can reply. I'm forgetting about the sending stone stuff. Yes, that is the way it works. So you can have a total of 2 messages each, kind of,
Yeah.
since you each get to cast sending once.
Mm.
You guys run back into the abandoned village and pile on your ship as the shambling undead start to make their way out of the tree line, chasing you guys. Bardrake and the crew get the ship ready to go, and you guys take off.
When does Walrus tell us about Gretel's last words?
Yeah, I say that when we're on the ship and we're not in immediate danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rethel said to find them under the ice when eviscerated her. Like I do.
Like you do.
The-
Beneath the ice. Like,
Yeah, it's gotta be up north.
Yeah. Is that where... Okay, fine.
Oh god.
Find them? Find us?
Find
So-
us. Yeah, referring to the heroes, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Is that where he's storing
Well-
them?
There's note of an iceberg on the map that we have.
There is.
Y'all's iceberg.
Is.
Y'all's iceberg.
That does seem to
Y'all's
be the
iceberg
only
is up north.
thing on the map that distinctively says it's made of ice.
And then also all the red is also ice, right?
Ice,
Yeah,
right?
that's not like on the map, but you got the sense talking to Northlanders up there that you can't sail over that area because it's all mostly frozen.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Or, there would be a danger at night of your ship getting stuck during a night freeze or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, Vidita, if you're sending a message up there, do we even have to bother stopping in Baldurin?
Depends on what he was.
Yeah. Let
Okay,
me.
I mean, yeah, let's maybe put in there that if he doesn't need us immediately in Baldurin, that we might head up to the iceberg, then let him know
Well,
that
what time is it?
Red Hook is out of control.
Unsalvageable.
It was a trap.
What was it? It was 8 hours to get there, so it's getting into evening now.
I mean, we might as well stop in Baldurin. Rest. Well, no,
Right,
we can
but-
sleep on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
taken
you
rests
can
on the
take a
boat
rest on the
before.
boat.
We also don't know what all that undead activity is doing now. There's just a shit ton of zombies and skeletons and specters and meat corpses.
Yeah, well, that's why we're saying it's unsalvageable and it was a trap. There's not much more we could do there unless we go in with an entire battalion, which he doesn't have. So they need to
Batten
lock
down the
down
hatches.
the area as best they can, and there's not much we can really do to help with that. We're better served probably going up to see if there's anything funky about this fucking iceberg. It might be the last place he expects us to immediately go. So
we can send this message, tell him Red Hook's fucked, and to
yeah.
Aldrin safe. Could we also tell him that, since we're heading up north, we're gonna sleep on the boat. We can ask him to maybe have some of his people look into the north and the ice and see if there are any lost villages up north.
That's a lot of
To
the
25
ice.
words.
Yeah, I have 25 words. I'm trying to cut back as much as
Okay.
I can.
Red Hook was trapped and out of control. Unless you need us, we're heading to the iceberg.
I don't think we should tell him that.
Why?
I mean, you guys could just stop. If you guys choose to stop there and then just immediately take off, you'd only be
Yeah.
losing like an hour or two.
I mean that's fair. That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, okay.
You're gonna go right past it if you choose to go up to the iceberg.
I mean, okay, so the people
It's
Okay,
not
well,
out of your
maybe-
way to make a stop.
Maybe a couple of us can go talk to the viceroy, and the other couple of us can maybe go get some winter provision, walking
Yeah.
on ice provisions.
I don't want to tell the viceroy where we're going
The viceroy. Okay.
because
Okay, then
Why?
we'll just tell him. Yeah. Why? But.
the people at the Spiderweb Fortress place or whatever,
mhm.
they betrayed us essentially. Obviously, they got to the body at the pirate place.
Yep.
I
think-
think that we have somebody that's spying on our intentions and knows what we're doing. And I don't think they should know where we're going.
I don't think it's
And
the
I don't.
Viceroy.
I mean, who's to say it's not?
That's
though?
he's known
Or
of
that
all of our
he has somebody
locations.
there.
I mean, he is a
that can do
vampire,
it.
you know?
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, to be safe, we be as vague as possible.
Yeah. It's
You know?
we'll be as
Do you
vague
want me
as
to go
possible.
threaten him?
Not that far. I think we should be a little more cautious about what we tell people.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
then we'll just tell him we're pursuing another lead.
Would be good.
Okay. Also,
This speed lane.
also,
Mm-hmm.
if we're going up there, we all look like shit. We
Well,
need to
Yeah.
I
rest
mean,
at some
Sigrun
point.
told me to stop wasting time, so it'll take us at least a day to get up there.
Okay, Cryboy was sad that he only got to fight once.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be chomping at the bit here. If he's trying to trap us in a podunk little town, then I have a feeling we've accelerated his timeline. So I think we need to go investigate this ice, and if we don't find anything there, or we can't figure out how to free these heroes, we need to stop wasting time, and that's when we need to go back and jump through the rift. This is our last stop, is this ice, and then we are jumping through a rift. If the ice turns out to hold nothing, we are jumping through a rift.
Okay.
Keep in mind one other thing. You guys do have a lead on the fact that maybe to close these rifts you need to go into the Shadowfell.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you guys manage to close some of the rifts, he can just do the same thing he's been doing.
Opening new ones.
He is a lich, and if you guys kill him, he's just going to come back.
That's phylactery or thingy, whatever.
The permanent solution to the problem would be to find his phylactery and kill him to get rid of him.
Which I'm wondering if his phylactery is in the ice.
Well, that's why we need to go to the ice.
Yeah.
We're either going to find his hideout and his phylactery, or we're going to find the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, if we find the heroes, maybe we can bring them back and have the clerics help us talk to them and find
Yeah.
out more.
At least we got
Either
that
way, we
one
need to go see the
arsenal.
ice.
The one time that we did fight the Lich, what was he wearing? Was he wearing like things that could be considered heavier cloaks that might be more useful in frozen areas of the world?
No, it didn't seem like he was wearing winter sort of gear.
I think Lynn care about the temperature. I would
Yeah,
hope not.
there is also that. Being a lich, he is
Yeah.
undead and can't really die, so cold isn't exactly an issue.
That's fair. He doesn't feel things.
Already is the permanent ice cold dead.
All right. Well, let's stop in Baldurin. Some of us will go talk to the Viceroy. Some of us will go make sure that we have what we need to go up north. You're still sending a message, even though
I
we're
mean,
stopping
I-
in Baldurin?
What?
You're gonna waste it.
Okay, I guess not.
Yeah, I will allow you to say that you didn't send a message because you guys are headed there.
I'm sorry. I just thought it was not an either or. I thought it was one or the other.
I thought we were still sending it, so
You're the one with the sending stone, so it is ultimately up to you.
no, we won't send it.
Okay, who wants to go talk to the Viceroy?
Not I.
Yeah, I
I'll
kind of figured.
go to
I
talk
can go
to the
too.
Viceroy, yeah, with you.
Who was going? Vedita and Ingrid?
Correct.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I
Vedita and Ingrid are going to the Viceroy, Walrus and Gilderoy are headed
And
to
for warm clothes.
Warmth, clothes, and provisions, because Gilderoy has the money.
Like snowshoes or something. I don't know.
Okay. As you
Those
guys'
like ice
ship,
picks to see what's thin ice and what's not. I don't know.
as your guys' ship pulls up into port in the Noble District, you all see something a little strange.
Oh fuck.
On a different dock across the way, there is a enormous warship that has
That's-
a look of like it was this amazing flagship once that really saw some bad stuff.
Let's go steal from it.
I want to
You
find
can
like
kind
the
of catch
monster.
little hints of like it clearly was a beautiful thing at once, and you can see little bits of like, oh yeah, that's gold there, but it's so covered with grime and damage that it just looks terrible.
Does it
Can we ask our
float?
pirates about it?
I want to
can't
find the
say that I've
portmaster.
never seen anything like that.
Do any
Uh,
of us
okay.
recognize
Yeah,
him?
you
We're gonna go
guys.
talk to the viceroy. You guys go figure out what this ship is.
Sir, yes, sir.
Black cloak, please. You know, just goes with the.
Okay,
Whatever.
as Ingrid
going
and
now.
Vedita head off towards the Viceroy, you kind of walking through the streets get the impression that there's a lot of commotion and talk going on.
Oh.
While that is happening, Walrus, you said you were going to seek the Portmaster?
Yes.
Just give me an investigation check on the docks. Just a DC 15.
Is Gilderoy help?
I
Not
found
that it
him.
matters. Never mind.
Yeah, you're able to find him.
What's up with the big fucker over there?
You mean you haven't heard?
I mean, we just literally parked. Can't you see our ship right there?
That's the king's ship. The king has returned.
What?
What?
The king has returned?
Must
Where-
have like an hour ago.
Where is the king now? Is the king with the viceroy?
I don't know. I would expect.
Okay.
With the viceroy or up in the castle or doing
Who-
whatever he's doing.
Walrus
all-
should
It's a
definitely
blessing
stay
for
there.
Boulder that he made it back after a year.
Who all returned? Was it just the king?
He wasn't alone. He had a few of his soldiers with him. So we've got back some of our men.
Okay, thank you. I clasp on the shoulder. You've been very helpful. I turn around, find Gilderoy, and I'm like, let's fucking go! And I start running towards to find the viceroy and hopefully catch up with
Okay, so you guys are changing
yeah.
course. You are not going for supplies. You are going to join up with.
100%.
Okay. So as Ingrid and Vedita, you are making your way there. Walrus and Gilderoy rushing through the streets catch up to you guys.
Who's here? King is here.
The king
What?
is back. Yep.
King
What
is
do you mean
here.
the king is back?
The king's that ship, the big ship thing.
Uh-huh.
The king came back. He is
But-
here.
They took a ship through the rift?
I don't,
don't know the
know.
science
I'm
of
just
it, but
telling
they're
you what
fucking
they
back.
said.
Let's find the viceroy because he
If
has to know what's,
he is
what's going
here-
on.
Okay,
Means that we
Walrus?
have a way to get through the portal and blah, 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 blah.
Walrus.
Yeah.
I usually like your sassiness, but can you just.
Calm your tits.
Whatever you think you want to say the opposite. Or just don't even say anything at all.
What? Are you like referring to
You're kind of sassy.
like in general?
I mean, all the
Oh,
time?
You saying I shouldn't talk to a king per se?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay, that's fair.
Just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I will
he's
wait.
not our king, but, you know, try to show some deference that we don't, you know, end up with our heads on pikes.
I'll wait
Mhm.
5 seconds and I'll think about what I'm about to say before I say anything.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
So
holding
we
no
probably
responsibility for you.
we
Mhm.
probably shouldn't barge in like the way like we normally do
No.
to the viceroy's place.
As
Let's
you
not.
guys
Probably
roll
not.
up to the Viceroy's residence, you see like double the amount of guards outside and obvious signs that there's a lot of stuff happening indoors. It's dark enough now that they have lifted all the shades off the windows and such. It's evening proper at this point.
Any of the guards look like they are the
Know
king's
us?
personal guard?
No, these look like the City Watch.
Okay. So can
Are-
we?
We permitted
Just-
to enter.
Yeah. Can we just roll up in there? Obviously, we'll sit in a waiting room if
Ask-
we have to. But
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
we're
there,
here to
there's a
supervise
little
your-
bit more hesitation as this doubled up guard in these extraordinary circumstances isn't quite sure what to make of you, but the Viceroy's steward lets you guys inside and announces you, and from up on the second level, you can hear the
Ow.
Viceroy say, "Yes, bring them up."
okay.
Yeah, hear that? But yep, we're talking about us.
Okay.
We're the important
Yep.
one.
I
Yeah.
will try to wipe some
Dick
blood off my
Walrus
face.
in.
Okay, sorry, forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we're
5.
good. We're headed up. I will go.
Oh
first.
boy.
Worse
Up and
for
down.
wear from your recent encounter with the undead, you guys go up the stairs and to the left, where you can see the Viceroy in his office with a bunch of assistants, it looks like,
Huh,
bustling
left.
all around this upper secondary area. And you see a man standing before him with a crown, wearing battle-scarred armor. He looks worse for wear. And he's got, like, 8 soldiers with him who all have that same look to them.
Ha! I fit right in.
I mean, yeah. Good evening, Viceroy.
His Highness King Baldric.
I extend a hand to shake King Baldric's hand.
I curtsy.
I kick Walrus's knee so he kneels.
The king turns around and does not extend his hand to shake your hand. He just gives you a nod.
I was
Both
gonna
of
say
us,
I
like,
just nod.
yep. And a pleasure.
We have just come back from Red Hook. We figured we may want to talk quickly, but it seems that
Yes.
some circumstances have changed.
The Viceroy nods. Yes, His Highness will need to be informed, of course, about the ongoing situation. I thought that if he was here, it would make the most sense to update immediately. Unless you have a problem with that, Your Highness. You say he kind of mulls it over and goes, I'm not particularly concerned with this situation that you've been bringing up, Edric. I would like to head to the castle to recover, and then I would like to start forming a war council immediately.
Can I really quick use divine sense?
Yeah.
Activate your divine sense.
Can I also kind of search over this guy now, thinking that maybe it's a trap of the Lich?
You activate your divine sense, Walrus. The king and all of his soldiers with him are all demons.
Oh,
We don't know this. We don't know.
no, we
Oh,
don't.
fuck.
Okay, I kind of clench my anus a little bit. So then I try to I try to not react other than that as much as possible.
Can I get like a perception check or an insight or something?
Yeah, give me an
'Cause I'm
insight
now-
check.
Checking these
I-
guys out.
Can I do one as well?
1, 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Fuck.
I agree.
Gilderoy, this just seems like a battle-weary king, battle-weary soldiers back from an expedition that a lot of people didn't think he was going to come back from at this point.
Totally understandable. I am totally gonna write this story down
Ingrid
later.
and Vedita, you get the sense that something is off, even more so when the conversation continues and the Viceroy goes, You wish to convene a war council to deal with the threat of the undead? And the king shakes his head and goes, No, I'm not concerned about them. I think that we should declare war on the Northlanders. And the Viceroy doesn't seem to know how to respond to that. It says, well, perhaps you should head to the royal quarter and get some rest, Your Majesty, and we can discuss the finer details of this tomorrow.
I would like
Yeah,
to
we
give the
have-
Viceroy a very significant look.
I say we have been gathering plenty of evidence regarding all these issues. So in the morning, after you have rested, we can definitely convene, and we would be
Discuss
more than happy to
matters.
share what we've discovered to ensure that your plan is the most ready for success.
King nods. That sounds rather all well. Good
As you
evening.
can,
We'll speak more
that
tomorrow,
do.
Edric. And he and his soldiers leave.
We
Edric
wait.
kind of gets all of his helpers
Seems
to
like a
leave his
man.
office and then sits down in his chair.
I like hold up a finger to my mouth to everyone real quick, and I do another divine sense to make sure that they've actually left.
Yeah, you just detect Edric, who is undead.
Okay, I summon everyone over towards Edric at his desk, and I'm like,
What the
guys,
fuck?
okay,
They don't seem right.
those are all demons.
I'm sorry, what?
All of them?
Edric leans in close. I was certain of this.
I have, yep, I'm able to sense their presence, and it's not nice. He's not the
Every
king.
single one of them,
He
Walrus?
stands up and kind of tries to discreetly close the doors to his office, goes over to his bookshelf, pulls out the book that you recognize. He went through it before when he identified that demon, that Mareji that you fought in the sewers, and he starts leafing through the book. Not many demons are capable of guile. Few are still capable of changing their forms. Quasits can, but they're very small and usually turn into beasts.
Yep, I understand all of this.
Yeah, Lulu has schooled you into demon-related stuff, so you are recognizing some of the details.
Because those are my enemies, right? I don't like them
Yes.
at all.
As a conscripted soldier of the Blood War, you are sworn to fight demons. The
Hell
devils
yeah.
and the demons hate each other.
So what does that mean as far as their typing then?
It means there are very few possibilities for what sort of demons they are.
Are demons going to be wrapped up in cahoots with liches? Is this all related?
What were those creatures that you said he traveled with?
Tanarux?
Well, called them Tanarux, yeah.
Those are a type of demonic hybrid, orcs and demons crossed.
Yeah, he seemed to make them.
Great.
And Orcus is the demonic lord of undeath.
Great.
Though I don't believe that the demons capable of changing their shape are among Orcus's servants.
Okay. Well, can
Kill the
you...
goddamn king.
No, can we just... Can you diplomatically stall him while we go check out something real quick? Day or two? And then we can try to figure out how to deal with this because Red Hook is lost. It was a trap meant to stop us, and
Almost did.
yeah, Red Hook is gone. The people who lived there are probably dead. Maybe some of them escaped into the forest, but they're probably dead.
Edric leans back over the desk, kind of puts his head in his hands. Well, at least we still have Lathfield for farming, but Red Hook was a significant supply of seafood. It's going to
Yeah.
dwindle our resources.
We're just gonna be bad news bears tonight. They also got Ithilien from the pirates.
You suspect that they are working with the Necromancer as the soldiers of Seaweb Fortress were?
I don't know.
Potentially.
Or they were overpowered, or what we trusted them to do wasn't actually successful, and the Necromancer just won anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell what the pirates' actual intentions were, or if they misstepped or not.
I'll consult my sources of information and try to ascertain the situation in the Bloody Isles.
I think discretion. I know you're good at it, but be extra careful now.
Do you have any allies left?
That list has been growing thinner for quite some time,
Yeah.
and if a demon has supplanted the king, all he
Now
need
that
do is unname me as viceroy, and all of my authority is gone.
and that definitely looked just like the king, obviously, right? Was that their actual ship?
Everyone seemed to think it was.
I am like asking this to the viceroy.
Oh.
Sorry.
I haven't gone down to the docks to look at the ship, but everyone spoke as if it was indeed the king's ship.
Did he go through the portal with the ship?
They sailed the ships to the Isle,
What aisle?
the Abyssal Isle.
Were the ships recovered after it, or were they docked there, or wreckage?
The few people we sent to examine it said that there were no ships left.
Why would he want a war with the Northlanders?
Because maybe
Because
Sigurd...
demons adore violence? Or perhaps it is tied to the Necromancer.
Yeah, 'cause
Another
it's-
way to distract our resources.
Okay. Do you have any friends that you can discreetly tell what's going on up there so this doesn't turn into a full-out war? Or can you give me permission to tell someone that I trust implicitly that bad things could potentially be coming, but that we're trying to stop it for as long as possible?
My contact with the government of the Northlanders has primarily been with emissaries dealing with simple negotiations like trade. Even if this demon were to declare war upon them, we'd no longer have a standing army. He would have to levy peasantry.
Can I tell someone?
Whom do you intend to tell?
The crone Valrin?
And you would trust her to act wisely with this information?
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay.
He gives a sharp nod.
I don't
I
know
think
if she
we
can
should.
do anything, but she might be able to get cooler heads to prevail until we can get a handle on it.
And she might
What is
know
this
why.
expedition that you need to go on? I do not like the idea of being left here to deal with this thing for 2 days.
I think it's unavoidable. And we...
It's the
not
only
to say
lead.
th- Well, and not to say that we don't trust you, but we're starting to not trust anyone around us explicitly. So we would prefer to not tell you exactly where we're going, just in case shit gets real here. Can you trust us with that? Can you trust that we're coming back and that we're not gonna just leave you out to dry?
Not that I distrust that you'll return, it's that I fear that you might return to find me no longer in power and the city in ruin.
Well, don't do anything to piss him off. Go along with it, but stall as best you can. You're diplomatic. You're good at your job. Just be better for 2 days.
I'm just afraid that us having stalled him for a night is the most that he's gonna be willing to be stalled. He seemed pretty
I
gung ho
don't-
about setting
yeah.
war.
It takes time to wage a war, specifically
when
a
you have nothing
sea
to lose.
war.
Especially
Well,
now
he
that
doesn't-
he
Norwegian war.
doesn't have any
July,
soldiers.
too.
Yeah, he does all of Baldurin.
Yeah. Have you... Come on, Walrus, you fought peasantry before. How
Oh,
well
right,
does
but
that
he
actually go?
As far as we know, this king just wants to send these people to their death just to watch them for fun.
But
You guys also know that the scale of this plane is fairly small, so it only takes you guys, less than a day to sail up to Yolheim. The demon could just conscript all of the peasants onto ships and send them up to Yolheim, armed with pitchforks, and they'd be there in half a day.
What if we sailed to Yolheim and warned them ourselves?
He's making an undead army.
I know.
That's the plan.
Gathering all the people.
Oh my god.
In
How
one
are
group.
we supposed to stop that? Kill the king?
I
Viceroy,
don't think
No.
that.
do you know how many people came off that ship?
The king and 8 of his men.
That's it?
That's for that giant thing?
He claimed that few of them had escaped.
And that's all that we know that came off that ship. I'm worried about suggesting this, but I think if we take out those 8 and the supposed king, that's going to stop your war.
Demons aren't like devils.
I know.
Devils will attempt to scheme. If you provoke the demon, it is likely to show its true form.
Exactly.
Are you saying that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I
The
mean,
king's guard can't accuse you of killing the king if the king shows that he's a demon.
exactly.
That's true.
So we can easily
Okay.
force him to break his.
Or we're gonna
So-
be, kill the demon. He's gonna let us kill him, and then people are
Okay.
gonna be nuts that we killed the goddamn king.
We stay here, and I mean literally here in the building. We sleep. We regain some of what we lost in the trap at Red Hook. We keep the Viceroy safe during the day,
Yep.
and when it's time to go talk business and create a war council tomorrow night,
We'll attack.
Yeah, we just bum rush.
yeah. If you can get us in the door, Viceroy.
I don't think it will be difficult to get you in, but... He looks around at your weapons. The King's Guard is not likely to let you enter the castle armed.
If we can bring
Armored?
a big...
In my experience, they rarely have issue with armor.
Okay, we can get around that.
Can we have our weapons stored somewhere ahead of time? We can easily grab them.
Zach.
Did you just say that out loud?
Yeah,
No.
he
Coo,
very like
coo.
cough. Cough. Says, Break.
Rather conspicuous, I wouldn't think that they would allow you to carry that in. It's not as if they're unaware that such things exist.
Okay, then how would
Yep.
you like us to get our weapons in?
That's literally what I was asking right beforehand.
Except now I'm asking it rudely.
You guys are currently in possession of a set of armor that allows you to hide a weapon on you.
That is true. I do.
One weapon.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, can we just store our weapons in like a hidey hole, and then grab them when we need to?
Would you like me to put my battle axe up my bum?
let's start
I
this.
could speak
oh,
to certain contacts of mine to perhaps
I'm not putting
arrange
my
for
battle
items
axe
to be
up my
brought.
bum.
yeah, no, I know. Where's
There will
this...
be guard group, right?
You guys do remember that he has connections to the Thieves Guild through Avarice.
That's
Also, where is this meeting going to take place? Will it be here or in the royal quarters?
Presume it will be within the royal quarter in the castle.
We can get there, can't we?
Don't we know the passageway like underneath? We know how to
It's
get to the like,
barracks.
The
it's-
sewer passageway that you guys are aware of leads to the servants' quarters outside the castle.
But,
But
But it
still
gets
in
in
the
the
royal
it's-
fence.
It sounds like you guys are going to be brought in there regardless.
Okay.
The meeting is going to happen there, so the King's Guard is going to allow you into the quarter, into the castle. They're just going to make sure that you don't have weapons on you before you enter.
Okay, so, but we can use our smugglers, our friends.
to hide weapons around.
Is that what you are suggesting, Viceroy?
He gives a nod. If you give
Okay.
the weaponry to me, I may be able to see that it's brought to you.
You're not gonna fuck us, are you?
Yeah, insight check.
Yeah,
Mm.
do I believe this?
Give me an insight check.
Everybody's like,
Ha ha ha!
Oh my god! An 18 against
Ingrid,
-1.
he seems offended that you would ask that.
I mean, I know. I kind of am also in love with you as well as, Sigrun. It's fine. But, like I said, we're starting to not trust people, so don't take it too personally. Like, okay, I just needed to be sure. Okay? Okay.
We're suspicious of everybody right now.
I'll get
I'm
word
also
to Avarice tonight,
bleeding,
and I will
so
attempt to keep you appraised of the situation if he thinks it can be done.
would you like us to stay here in order to protect you?
I don't think it will be necessary for you to stay on my grounds. Might be more
That might be
suspicious if you did.
suspicious.
Okay. Then we'll just go fuck off at some inn then.
I am still paying for your rooms at the Blooming Dawnflower.
Right, yeah.
By the way.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll be then. I think.
The plan is to kill them tomorrow.
And then we need to
Get the hell out
go
of
on
Dodge.
our adventure.
Do we want the guard to be informed of this? Like, do we want them to also attack
No.
tomorrow when we do?
No.
You know that the Viceroy and the King's Guard are not on good terms.
Yeah.
So no.
No.
And the King's
we're
Guard
doing
is the King's Guard
style.
has been the active guard of the city
Yeah.
since the king left.
There's like
Or-
a division where there's like a city watch that covers everything else, and then there's specifically the King's Guard that has just been protecting the royal quarter specifically.
Got it. Okay. So it'll just be us there. Cool.
Probably. And if you have any fancy talents hidden up your sleeve, Viceroy.
Unfortunately, I never did get the hang of martial training. And while I am
mean-
afflicted with some of the negative aspects of being a vampire, I lack some of their more useful abilities.
That's too bad. That would have been fun.
Mm.
Okay, well, you know where to find us then, I guess.
Yep.
Want to go get supplies for Colt, by the way.
I'll send you a
Gilderoy.
messenger at the inn as discreetly as I can.
Perfect.
We could just switch sending stones. I haven't used this one today. If you need to
I
get
suppose that
something
works just
across
as well.
tonight.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
discreet.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
switch
so you guys
stones.
swapped sending stones.
Oh, hello.
Alright, and you guys make your way out of the Viceroy's residence into the night of an excited city that has no idea that their glorious king that has returned has not actually returned.
Hey, Walrus, to celebrate the king being back, you want to have a drinking contest?
Desperately.
Okay, let's go get fucking wasted. I need this.
Yes.
I'm gonna go shopping for cold weather clothes.
I kind of
Please,
want to
Black.
participate.
black fringe.
Sure.
Thank you.
Navy or black.
You really think I wouldn't color aesthetic your outfits?
Thank
You
you.
really think that I'm
Thank
that person
you.
that would totally clash on your aesthetic? No.
I
Yes.
mean, I can change my
Okay.
aesthetic whenever
Okay.
I want.
Ingress definitely would do that just for funs.
I mean, you're probably gonna get me like magenta now or something.
Lilac, but good try.
Okay, the best place to get this kind of stuff would probably be down in Little Illisk, since that's kind of the Northlander quarter of the city.
Okay.
Just give me an investigation check to go looking for this stuff.
Hope I don't suck.
Come on, you got it.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, you are able to find somebody who is selling the equipment, but because there is not a large amount of it available in this city, it's going to be a little more expensive.
Oh boy. Okay.
I would like to use my Gilderoy Lockhart charm. A fucking feat, I would have it.
Unfortunately, this is kind of the one part of town where you're not as popular.
Fuck.
Every other part of town loves Gilderoy Lockhart. The Northlander quarter, not so much.
Alright.
Your armor, I believe, Gilderoy, is enchanted with cold resist, right?
It is.
Right,
So I'm good.
You don't need clothes for cold weather, but to acquire, this is basically just going to count as like, you know, a cloak that kind of fits over and some other stuff like that. To acquire that sort of stuff to give everybody the ability to resist, you know, like exhaustion and cold from going in super cold places. It's going to be 25 gold per person.
And how much would it be for, like, snow gear? Like, an ice pick or an auger? Hypothetically.
If you want to acquire some, we can just generically call it snow gear. I'll say that's 15 gold.
Okay, let's do math real quick.
Holy.
That is 80 gold altogether.
80 total.
90.
Oh no, sorry, 90.
So 25 each. Is that what you said? Right?
Yeah. 90 gold total to get everybody cold clothes and getting one set of snow gear.
I only have 50, guys.
I give Gilderoy 50 before he leaves.
Oh. How do you
I
have...
have enough to maybe buy us drinks. Maybe.
I'll buy us drinks.
Okay. I think we need this stuff, so...
God.
Okay, so you said 90 something?
We also have
90 gold.
120 in the party.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
also
do.
have stuff that you can sell if you want. You guys are carrying like quite a few
Yeah.
scrolls that you haven't really used. If you guys
Yes.
don't want to use that
Please.
assassin's armor, you can just sell it. Or the other thing to keep in mind, if you guys find an item that has like useful properties, but you don't want the item itself, you can give that to Grobjerp and he can consume it, and then he knows how to replicate those properties.
So maybe give the armor to.
Grab your...
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you wanted that stealth bonus that the Assassin's Garb has, you can give it to Grobjerp so that he can absorb all of the stuff from the armor, and then you can just get him to make a different item that has that stealth enchantment on it.
So yeah, that would be a good idea for that.
Or hypothetically put that on the existing armor that I'm already wearing.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that come with the hidden area too, or just the individual enchantment for the +2 stealth?
Each thing would be a separate feature, so it'll cost, you know, a certain amount per feature and all that. They'll have different costs.
Speaking of which, I would like the Scroll of Expedient Retreat, by the way.
Okay.
Just in
I
case
will note
Go up
that.
at the
Yep.
Viceroy or at the King's place, and we gotta get the
What do
hell out
you
of
need
Dodge.
Expeditious Retreat for? You can teleport 500 feet.
Yeah, but can't.
I can't.
One other person.
That's not what I want.
Maybe we
Alright,
should
so mark
sell-
off the 90 gold for all of the cold weather stuff that you've got.
Okay, got it. So I got 12 gold left.
Are
I'll let you-
we does Raise Dead or Animate Dead allow us to speak to the undead and have them speak
No.
back to us? Okay.
Speak with Dead is an entirely different spell.
Yeah, I kinda
Animate
figured.
Dead is for making like a zombie minion.
Are we ever
Raise
gonna
Dead
use those
is
guys?
resurrection.
Get rid of them.
Yeah, so we'll sell Raise Dead, Animate Dead. I believe we used Locate Object.
I think we did too.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes, you used Locate Object to try to find Rethel in Sea Web Fortress.
Okay.
So you can
And
mark
I
that
mean,
We're not going to use Life Transference.
I was gonna say life transference is good, but it's also really bad. The only
Yeah.
one that really should be using that would be me because I can take the damage.
Yeah. So we'll sell those.
We're not gonna
three.
use that.
So we'll sell
Okay,
Life
so who are you
Transference.
selling these scrolls to?
Whoever's going to give us the most amount of money.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
You guys know that the rate of selling to Grobjerp is really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly the useful thing there is feeding him new properties that he can replicate in the future. You guys haven't really tried to sell all that much to merchants in this plane, but you can try to sell like to the scroll shop owner and see if he wants
Yeah,
those
the
scrolls.
guy I talked to. Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. He likes me.
Also, are we ever
Yeah.
going to use the vials of wyvern poison, guys? I mean, mostly walrus. Do you want to dip your daggers in poison and do a shitload of damage?
Yeah, I have them.
Okay.
Those are yours? Okay.
Yeah, I have the wyvern poison, the
Okay.
poison gas, and the poison from Sea Web.
Okay, so the wyvern poison is no longer in the haversack?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I assume you're
Walrus,
editing
I
this,
assume, is
Megan?
Yep.
carrying all
Okay.
of the poison. Which, it's just kind of a matter of circumstance, I would think, that he hasn't really been employing them, because undead are immune to poison, right? Like, you're
Well,
mostly
okay,
fighting
yeah,
undead.
but-
So the thing that you are fighting is a thing that he can't use poison on at the moment.
Yeah.
But it could be
Okay.
useful in the future.
I just saw that it was. I didn't have walrus next to it, so I thought it was just hanging out in the haversack.
Mhm.
Alright, well,
So-
you got go through and get me a complete list of everything that you want to sell.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Unless anybody in
those
their
3 scrolls.
inventory has something.
I don't.
Okay, so what were
think
the
I
3
do.
scrolls?
Life transference, raise dead, and animate dead.
Okay, so life transference is a level 3 with no additional components.
Fifth, raise dead is 5th, with a diamond worth at least 500.
You guys are gonna sell Raise Dead?
I mean,
You
oh,
want-
well, actually,
Raise Dead is a resurrection.
No.
Animate Dead is for
Oh,
making undead minions.
no. We're gonna keep raise dead.
Oh.
Raise,
okay.
keeping raise dead. Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
animated and life transference then.
So both are thirds.
Okay, so just those 2, Animate Dead and Life Transference.
God.
Gilderoy, I'm giving you raise dead as
Okay.
well.
We have.
Okay, so
Okay.
you go to the scroll shopkeeper and offer up those 2 scrolls. He is willing to give you 120 gold for both of them.
Total for both of them?
Yes.
How about 150?
150
mean,
plus an autograph.
Neither of these spells require expensive components, and I do have to make a certain amount of profit on these to sell them. There's not a whole lot of people that are going to be raising the dead or transferring their life.
Well, what if they're signed by Gilderoy Lockhart?
You made these scrolls.
Yes, of course.
Give me a deception check.
Come
13, come on.
Come on.
Yeah!
Holy
Oh,
shit.
well, in fact, this is more of a collector's item. You should have
I
mentioned that,
the
Mr. Lockhart. In
spell.
that case, I would be prepared to offer you 200 gold for both of these.
That done. Absolutely.
All right, you sell him those 2 scrolls with your autograph on them and get 200 gold.
Well done.
Oh, fuck yes.
One time, guys.
Yes.
Whew.
Oh, I've never been so happy for Gilderoy
Dude, I
Lockhart
could
to
have
do
convinced
something.
him that I made the spell.
God.
Oh god, that was great.
Okay. So now we have enough gold. I mean, it was 25 gold per person for the winter stuff.
Yep.
We could just pull that from the party fund then.
Well, you only had to get it for 3 people, so it was 75 gold for the clothing, and then an extra 15 gold for a total of 90 for the
Only 3
pickaxes and
people?
stuff. Yeah, Gilderoy doesn't need winter stuff because his armor is enchanted with cold resist.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
So-
okay.
He got that enchanted before you guys went and fought that white dragon.
Cool.
Look, guys, I got 150 for the equipment.
Give me a
Son
deception.
of a bitch.
I will use lucky.
Oh.
I will use last lucky.
Oh, Gilderoy. Please.
I mean, you
Ooh.
guys can roll
I roll
insight
a-
if you want.
If I roll
Oh.
in that 20.
You're,
So
you're
close.
unlikely to
I
be
mean,
before.
Me and Ingrid and I have been drinking, haven't we?
I
Yeah,
mean,
we're definitely
yeah, so
drinking.
Vidita is
we're-
too.
I'm-
We're RPing that shit. We're having a
Yeah.
drinking contest.
I'm down for that.
I'm not even paying attention to Gilderoy.
coming into a drunken brawl. I should have had advantage on that.
I mean,
Bro.
Gilderoy did good. Gilderoy went there and he got 150 gold. That's more than you would have got selling those scrolls to Grab here.
Yeah, that's true. Did you get winter clothes as well?
Yes, to your aesthetic.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're welcome. So 150 gold to the party fund.
God damn it. Fuck you.
Hey, I rolled a crit for that. I deserve those money.
Okay, so
You
wait.
do deserve this money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then minus the 75, so 75 to the party fund.
No.
No,
I
'cause
already paid. Gilderoy paid for it. I was
Yeah.
in pocket.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Well-
money to pay for all the winter stuff came from
With Walrus.
Gilderoy and Morris.
Okay. Sorry.
Goodness of my heart.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes. Drinking contest?
Yes!
let's
I'm
fucking
not-
go.
Ooh.
Vidita would like to participate.
As you all are going into the Blooming Dawnflower, you see that it appears to be a night of celebration where the owner has decided to put all drinks at half price, and they are serving a whole shitload of what they're
Drink of the
calling
day.
Sunblessed Ale
Yeah.
in honor of the
Okay.
return of the king.
Is it potent?
It's not especially potent. You get that it probably has more like cultural significance based on the name.
Can we get like a shot of something in it? Can we make this more fun? I mean, I don't want to
Yeah,
drink piss.
You can get whatever you want. This is just like this is the thing that everybody else is drinking.
Well, if we don't blend in, we're gonna get targets on our backs from certain unfriendly entities. So let's try to blend in, but
Yeah,
you know,
it
throw a
just
shot of
means-
whiskey in there.
It just means you'll be drinking a little more. You'll be drinking some of that Sunblessed Ale plus whatever else you're imbibing.
That's right.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's do this. You can't use any of that paladin shit on me, okay? Turn it off. That's cheating.
I close my eyes and clench my face. Okay, it's done.
Okay. I don't trust you, but it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do this. I like tavern music.
Gwent music, right?
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Almost, yeah.
I think a lot of it is played during the Gwent sections.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking
If you guys are gonna have a contest, then I'd like you both to give me Constitution saving throws.
Can I join
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, anybody who's participating.
Nah.
Gwent.
Yes.
You're all holding your liquor for now.
Woo!
You guys all finished the first round.
I'll do the Thor. Another!
I clap.
I understand that everybody is very enthused about the return of the king, but please don't break the glasses. Thank you very much.
I very classily like dab my mouth and then go for another one.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Everybody give me Constitution saves again. Every round I'm going to be increasing the DC on this.
Yup.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
Walrus and Ingrith, it's starting to get to your head a little bit.
Ooh,
Are you
I'm having
sure?
fun.
You're not immune to being drunk, you're immune to the hangover afterwards.
Yep.
Are you sure you two are going to be okay for tomorrow?
I will hit you with my
They will.
axe if you don't shut the fuck up.
Might not be able to because you're not holding your liquor very well.
Neither are you, shithead.
I'll be fine tomorrow.
You'll be fine tomorrow. But you're not fine now.
Just wait till I turn my paladin shit back on.
No, that's cheating. I'll hit you with my axe too.
I grab another drink.
Yep.
Yep.
As you
I'm
guys
not
order your
intimidated by
third
it.
round, you notice a few people seem to have shifted their attention to your guys' drinking contest.
Don't look at me.
Everybody give me a constitution save again.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
We're all
Doesn't go well
done.
for anybody.
That is a failure for everyone.
We all just like look at each other and just like, nope, we're done.
Vedita, it's not too bad for you yet, but Walrus and Ingrith, your head's kind of starting to swim down. Making it up the stairs might be a little difficult.
But am I puking yet?
Not yet.
Alright, well, I guess we're still here.
Hold
Oh,
on.
God.
I'm gonna give
No.
Ingrith inspiration.
Yes!
How many of those you
You
got
said
left?
no
I have
cheating.
one left.
I don't know that Gilderoy's doing this.
He's singing to you.
He sings all the time.
No,
Have
I'm
you
like
met him?
massaging shoulders, like pep talk. You can do this. This is what you're made for.
I punch Gilderoy in the face. Cut that shit out.
Alright, give me an unarmed attack roll.
Yes.
What am I?
Yes.
Is it just a d20?
It would just be a dexterity roll, I guess, because it's not a proficient attack unless you're proficient with unarmed.
Unless you're gonna multi-class into.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're
Blocking
seeing like
the middle.
triples.
Ingrid instead.
In your drunken state with 2 failures, you try to get up out of your chair to punch Gilderoy, and you end up slipping and slamming your face into the table, and you take 4 bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Oof. That's gonna
The
leave a
crowd
mark.
around you erupts into laughter.
And so does Ingrith.
Yeah.
The table, like, across from you guys, who have been laughing the hardest, one of them walks up to the counter and plops some coins down and says to the barkeep, "That next round's on me. This is hilarious."
So we've all
Come on.
failed our con saves. Are we like?
But we're not puking yet. We're just
You-
seeing doubles.
Visibly drunk now. It's
Walrus and Ingrith have both failed twice. Vedita has only failed once. There's a kind of a sliding scale of this. You guys can keep drinking.
Oh
Yup.
yeah.
going, man.
Yeah.
You got a D
Yeah, yeah.
here, man.
Nah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Ah,
Ingrith just manages to make it. The other 2 do not.
Okay.
is Walrus puking now?
Mm.
Not too long after Walrus drinks his 3rd one, there's a little gurgle,
Oh no.
and then he leans over, and a mixture of vomit and a little bit of blood from his nose seeps out.
Oh.
I just used Mage Hand to turn his face the away from me. Yeah. Good job, bud.
This is fun.
It's fine, right?
I'm having fun.
Okay. Have a nap. Just shh. Just nap.
Just go to sleep.
Just shh.
I'm just like sitting in my chair, wobbling back and forth.
You guys gonna do another round?
Nope.
Are you
Yo.
getting growth? Yeah.
I'm not puking.
Yep.
You puking?
Nope.
Almost.
Almost.
Ingrith and Vedita both failed twice,
Yep.
so whoever fails the next one is gonna puke.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, come on, die.
No, come on. Oh
Inspiration.
no!
Can I actually add that?
I just save it.
Even if you roll an 8, you cannot meet the DC with how much
But I
it
could
has
still
increased.
beat Vedita.
You could.
Oh, that's so close.
Ah, shit.
You guys down your next round.
She pukes first.
And
Then I
Vedita
puke.
pukes first.
Oh,
And just as you're starting to enjoy the victory, suddenly you feel rumbling and the contracting in your throat, and you
Yep.
vomit.
oh. Gee. Oh. Yeah, this is not a good idea.
It's about
Talking
that
about
time when
great
you
idea.
get a message through the sending zone from the Viceroy.
Answer drunk. Do it.
Shh,
You're under
everybody quiet.
obligation now.
Taking the
Everybody in the bar be quiet.
Plans have been made. Should be able to do it. Someone will be by to pick up your weapons.
She is going to try and compose herself. After she just vomited. Thank you very much for that information. We will have it all ready. Thank you. And that's her message.
All right. Well, I think at that point you guys would be able to take a short rest.
Oh god.
Okay, so we get
So you all get. You can consult the rules and the handouts. Some stuff you get back automatically, otherwise you get 3 hit dice, and you can spend that on whatever you need to spend it on.
Hit points.
Alright. Lucky I get half back. Or something.
Did you end up using the action surge thing to get back your combat points, or no?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, that's good. 22. Ew. Ew.
God, I don't know what to spend it on. Hit points or spells?
I'm using on spells.
I'm at like half hit points.
Yeah, you took a nasty hit with that crit while you were paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm at 36 of 68. I have 5 hit dice total.
Keep in mind, you can also shift things around to a certain extent, like Walrus could expend all of his lay on hands to heal you up and then use some of his hit dice to get lay on hands back if he has an excess or anything like that.
That's true.
You guys can coordinate your resources.
Hey, Walrus. How many hit dice do you have?
I can give you 15 hit points. I have 5 hit dice left currently. And I would need 3 to get the lay on hands back.
And how are you for spells? Because I don't want you to, like, not go without spells as well.
I am currently down just 1 spell slot.
Oh, lucky fucker.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
he
Song of
barely
Rest.
has any spells, so it's really easy for him to get all of his spells back.
Yeah.
Song of Rest, so 1d6 extra healing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody gets
What's
6
the
more.
fucking one? God fucking
Oh,
damn.
everybody gets 1 more.
Oh, that's it. Oh. Okay.
I'm down to 1 hit die. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
we need to take a long rest after this.
Eventually.
Yeah.
We need to take care of a goddamn.
I'm down to 3 hit die, but I have everything back now, and I'm at 105 out of 109, so I'm okay.
So,
Get the 1 hit
Wait.
die. Did you remember to grab that?
You're level 9 at this point, so Song of Rest is a D8 now, not a D6.
okay.
Every
Ooh, okay.
Okay, 1 extra hit point.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a fucking-
fine.
guys,
Uh.
I'm back in 70s for the first time since we started this.
Yeah.
Do you need some hit points?
No, I have 8 until I'm full, so I'm fine. It's the highest I've been forever. Plus, I have polymorph.
I mean, let me roll for spells and then see. But I might need some hit points. Cuz I could use the golden elixir cuz I have not used that yet.
Yeah, that would be
At
a pretty
all.
easy way to give you a significant chunk.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll 3 hit dice for spells because I need spells real bad right now.
Don't forget the minimum roll on your gloves would give you the rest of the charges, so that would be filled up from this too.
Perfect.
But you do need to roll for the wand because you use that.
Yes. Okay. Let me do spells first, and then. Really? Fuck me.
Ooh. At least you got
That's-
1 6 in there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna recover a 4th and a 1st. So that I have at least 1 in each, so that's down 1, 2, 3. I have 2 hit dice. And the elixir basically gives us half of our hit points. Approximately.
I can just roll it on you real quick to see how much it does.
So I'm missing 30 hit points, basically. I mean,
It restores 27 for you.
it's either that or I do it during battle, which,
That action could be useful.
yeah.
Well, keep in mind, it doesn't also have to be you, right? Like, if you get knocked unconscious,
Exactly.
somebody else can run over and feed you an elixir, and it'll still give you 27 hit points.
Exactly. So I think I might keep that if you don't mind, Walrus.
What?
Lay on hands? Was that going to be a thing?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
I
So
give you
either.
15 hit points.
So either. I could use my last 2 hit dice. I'm gonna have to use them anyways to get relatively close to full. Plus the 15, because I need 30 hit points left.
You got your 2 from Gilderoy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you 15, and then I'll
Okay.
use more hit points to reclaim some back.
Okay.
You guys also, do you have any like healing potions? You guys have found
No.
a few.
I do have a
Use
greater
them.
healing potion.
Who does? You?
I have a greater. Do you just want that instead?
You guys recovered that in Sea Web Fortress, I believe.
Would you rather I use that or your lay on hands?
No preference to me. If you want me to do both, that can totally be fine.
No, I think we're gonna have to take a long rest next.
Mm-hmm.
Between.
A week.
Gil- I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's the problem. Gilderoy and we are down to like 1 hit dice left.
You guys may not end up needing to take a whole week, right? Like, it might be. You guys could take like 2 or 3 days, and that might give you enough hit dice back that you guys could get
Yeah.
yourselves back up to full hit points and full spells.
Yeah, so it's not.
We just gotta take more than 1 day off next.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go through the ice, we have to have at least 2 days off.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah, especially depending on how this fight goes.
Right, between now and those resting is this big fight with a bunch of demons.
Correct.
Yeah. So gear up now, and then we'll take at least 2 days off and
Okay.
take our time and go for a 3rd day while we're sailing.
Yeah.
I would say take a short rest on the boat as we're sailing.
Okay.
Get as prepped as you possibly can for this, because it's
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
be nasty pants.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
those lay on hands, and I'll use my 2
Boom,
hit dice
15.
as well. Perfect. Yep.
I used 2 more hit dice to reclaim back 10.
Okay. I'm officially out of hit dice.
Okay, is everybody good then? Have you gone through all of your rest stuff?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. As you guys wake up, you guys head out of the tavern and you see a lot of commotion going on within the city. You see like some posters and criers. It looks like plans are already in motion for conscription.
Fuck.
Okay. Let's be cool, guys.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Before that, though, when you guys woke up within the tavern, there would have been somebody waiting there who has written in Thieves' Cant, which Walrus can read,
Yeah.
weapons.
Is this
He, like-
person there, or is the note just there?
The person is there. They've kind of, like, on the dust of the wall, they just kind of scribbled out weapons in Thieves' Cant above their head. They've got, like, a sack at their feet. They're not looking directly at you. They're just kind of standing against the wall.
I mutter under my breath to everyone. I think that's the
That's
the
our-
weapons cache over there.
That's our dude. Okay.
Yep.
I will discreetly head over there and give him my battle axe and the +1 maul.
I'll give him the plus
Uh,
one. Oh, sorry.
As you lay down both of those weapons, without looking at you, you see his eyes look down to that, and he whispers, "It's pretty big. Not sure you can do both."
I'll take back the maul and leave the battle axe.
All right, what are you gonna do with the maul then?
We could go
Can
back
we
to the
maybe-
inn.
Yeah, thank you. Beforehand. I don't want to be walking around this city today without a weapon.
Okay, so you're gonna keep it on your person until it's time to go over there, and then you'll leave it.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you're doing. What is Walrus doing?
I am gonna put a few daggers in the thing.
Yeah, they're pretty small. You can put down some daggers.
So we get the impression that like I can keep like all my necklaces and shit, like all that's fine. It's just like literal weapons, literal pointy bludgeoning things.
Yeah, that was all the Viceroy mentioned, was that weapons specifically were probably not going to be allowed.
I say longbow, or is that too big?
Probably a bit much.
Cool. And I just do the daggers, and I go back, and I say, it'd be cool if we could hop back to the demi
Mhm,
plane for a hot minute. I could
mhm.
use that once we finish depositing what we want to have with us in the room.
Mhm.
Sure.
All right, so you are leaving the daggers with him. What is Vedita leaving? Anything? I think you only
Yeah.
carry like a crossbow and a dagger, right?
Yeah, she's
is it
gonna
just the
deposit
crossbow?
5 daggers and a light crossbow. And the crossbow bolts.
All right.
She's able to keep her. Oh, and the Wand of Webs, because that might constitute a weapon.
Yeah,
who
that would be
knows?
considered a weapon.
The Spy Master's gloves could just be her regular gloves because she's always cold, right? Right?
Yeah, the Spy Master's gloves don't really
They
come
just
off as
look like gloves.
being dangerous because they
Perfect.
are the gloves of a Spy Master.
Yeah, they're just gloves.
Gilderoy.
Shield should be fine, right?
Although
in
a
your
shield
war
is although a shield is considered armor, people generally think of it as a weapon. You can hit people with it. You don't know if you can get away with bringing your shield in there.
Fine. Can you take the shield?
Bit clunky.
Fine. I hand him the stick. My wand.
All
and
right.
the plus dagger.
You put the dagger and the war wand down in the pile. When it seems like you guys have put everything there, still without looking at you, just kind of wraps up the bundle, walks out of the tavern. What do you guys do during the day if you're waiting for nightfall for this meeting?
What's
Well,
back to the demi plane real quick. I want to take care of this right away.
I also kind of wanted to go back a little bit. I think Visenya was gonna go to Vidita's room the previous night.
Okay, yeah, we can retroactively have you have gone over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gonna go knock and ask to spend the night.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Probably sleeps on the floor.
She'd scoot over in the bed if she wanted to join.
She's probably gonna sleep on the floor.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
To the demiplane.
All right, you guys find a secluded place to use the scroll. Pop back to the demiplane. What are you doing there, Walrus?
I swap out the assassin's garb. Yeah, I want to put that on, and I want to hide the short
Yeah.
sword in that hidden pouch.
Smart.
If you just wanted to change armors, you don't have to go back to the demiplane to do that.
Well, I left the armor in my room in the demiplane.
Oh, right.
I'm also leaving some of my other weapons in the demiplane.
Me too.
I have no other
Like,
weapons.
yeah. If there's any stuff that you guys want to store there instead of at your rooms in the Blooming Dawnflower, you can do that. So
Yeah.
you swap out armor. So just note that you're wearing +1 studded leather now instead of the half plate.
Yeah, I'll
I
work
like
on getting that changed. I also leave my longbow in the room.
Yep.
Crossbow.
I'm leaving my longbow and the +1 maul. So I'll keep a hand axe and a short sword on me.
You have a longbow?
Or not the orc warbow, whatever it is.
I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so that's all you're doing is swapping armor, storing some things in your rooms.
Yes.
All right, you guys do that. You go back to the Sea of Rifts, and what are you guys doing in Balran to burn time? Anything particular?
I really don't think we should drink anymore.
No,
Correct.
Enough was
You
last
think?
night. Enough was last night?
I mean,
Yeah,
it sounds like you're still drunk.
a little bit. It's fine. I'll sober it by the time we have the meeting.
I don't know, do we want to do anything particular? Maybe we could go research this trek that we would like to take and just casually hang out at a library.
Yeah. There was also...
I see you guys want to, like, try to research Gjall's iceberg?
Mm-hmm. Just to see what's up there. Any accounts of exploration up in that general area within the ice and the iceberg?
Give me an investigation check.
God.
I would assist.
Okay. It's still not gonna go well.
I mean,
Okay. Well, it's not terrible.
yeah.
All right, so the information that you are able to find out is that when that place was first discovered, they thought it was like a proper landmass. And some people went there and tried to set up shop there before they discovered that there was no soil. And then they thought that, oh, maybe it's just a glacier. But then it kind of drifted around a little bit. And it was at that point that they discovered that it was an iceberg, and it was named after the Northlander that originally discovered it. It is just absolutely massive as far as icebergs go.
Any like places where people reside on the iceberg, or like any
Mm.
actual locations
No.
instead of a place?
It seems like it's mostly, people went there when they thought it was land, but as soon as they found out that it wasn't, they left. And it's just one of those, like, it's a curiosity. It's a wonder of the world because it's so massive.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm just hanging out in a library trying to look smart.
probably looking smarter than me. I have a 0 to investigation. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I'm just barely smarter though.
Do we trust this demon king to not enact his plans before our meeting tonight? Since it already looks like things are starting to happen?
Yes. He hasn't set up a
Well,
war
as you
council
guys have been
yet.
going around the city, you know that the orders have already been put in motion, where they're starting to conscript people, and they're probably in the process of like trying to assemble arms for them from what little they have. A lot of people seemed very confused because there's this emotional whiplash, right? Of the evening before, oh my god, the king has returned, and then the morning after, wait, we're all being conscripted into war against the Northlanders for what reason?
Mm-hmm. Could... No. I'll talk to you later about it, Duncan, because I forget.
Okay. If there's nothing else that you guys explicitly have planned, we can kind of skip ahead to the
To the what?
meeting with the king.
Sure.
As you guys are burning time, you do eventually get word on the sending stone from the Viceroy that he received confirmation that they've got your weapons, they intend to deliver them. He has now got like a meeting time specified, so he was able to pass on those details to them. He wants you guys to meet him at his residence, basically immediately at sundown.
Cool.
He wants to
Okay.
start going as soon as he's able to go outside.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you guys roll over there and meet up with him.
We'll be
You
there
all
15 minutes early.
make your way to the royal quarter, where the guard kind of begrudgingly lets you guys enter. You guys are led into the royal quarter for the second time, and this time you are allowed within the castle itself.
Is it fancy?
It is rather fancy, and there is a lot of gold and sun motifs going on all around the courtyard and the castle.
If you don't pocket anything until we're on our way out.
What?
It's all walled up. You're not sure of an easy escape route out of here.
No, I'm telling certain people with sticky fingers not to steal anything until we're
Okay.
done.
I misunderstood what you said.
What?
No. I'm
Which-
telling people not to steal shit yet.
Which person with sticky fingers?
I mean, there's at least 2 of them in our party.
What? No.
Mm.
Let's try to just see if we can get through this meeting first. Alright, let's do this.
Whatever you say.
You guys are brought up to the wall that guards the castle itself, and despite the fact that you guys are unarmored, you are all going to be searched. So we're just gonna roll an investigation check for Walrus, because he's the only one who's hiding a weapon. Do these guys have their investigation bonus? They don't have one, so they have to roll a natural 20 to find out that you have got a weapon on you.
Hey.
Oh god.
And you know what? They probably will.
They rolled a 7.
Whew.
Ha!
Nope.
Whew.
They
Uh,
give you a pat down, and they have no idea that you've got a blade on you.
I would like to, as we are just going into the meeting, like as we're entering the doors into the meeting, through my spy master's gloves and using subtle spell, I would like to cast tongues.
Mm. How long
Okay.
does that last?
Who are you
1
casting
hour.
it on?
Okay.
On me, because yes. Yes?
I mean, technically, you're the one with charisma, so
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, and that's not concentration either, so yep,
Nope.
you are able to cast tongues on yourself.
Perfect.
You guys are all led into the castle, where you can see that in the hall before the throne, they've kind of like hastily assembled a bunch of stuff, and you can see like the marks where there wasn't a lot of activity in here, so there was kind of a buildup of dust, and there's like trails where they've moved, carpets out of the way and dragged tables in, where they've set up like 4 big tables together to make a big battle map, essentially. And the king is there with his 8 disguised demon warriors, already moving figures around the board and talking to people. Edric gives a bow. Your Majesty.
Follow. I do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Great to see.
And I want to get a good look on the room, see what's
Mhm.
any shenanigans. Also, if there's a little bag hidden somewhere.
There is not a little bag hidden somewhere.
I would have been keeping an eye out for that this entire time.
Yeah.
Feel free to give me a perception check, kind of retroactively.
Everyone?
He explicitly said he was looking for it, so I'm going to ask him to do it. But I can say you
Okay.
get help from somebody to roll with advantage. I'm assuming
Yeah,
somebody.
I mean, Visenya was up there with him, so.
I will say, while you guys were walking in, you did notice what looked like a rope slung over the wall, so that somebody could potentially easily get into the castle.
So we know that the bag was successfully hidden here, but we don't know where it is yet. Or someone is in here with the bag waiting to meet us.
It's likely that they're either here, or they've dropped it off, or they're going to get it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
No, fair.
The king looks over at you guys and said, "And are they intending to help us, Edric? You've been on about this business with the undead, which I keep telling you I'm not interested in. You hired them for that, didn't you?" Yes, Your Majesty, I did."
Poor
The king
person.
walks up to you in particular, Walrus. "You had information, you said yesterday. Would you care to divulge it to this war council?"
Yes, it would be my great honor to share with you the information that we have gathered regarding the undead issues and the rifts of the region.
You seem so nervous around the king, Walrus.
I
Would you like
haven't
some
seen
help?
royalty in a very long time. I am
Yes.
sorry. Your presence is so overpowering and so intimidating.
Give me a deception check.
Oh,
God.
fuck. Okay.
Okay.
You gauge this disguised creature's reaction, and you get the sense that it is not picking up on the fact that you are lying to it yet.
Okay.
Visenya shoots. Sorry, Ingrid shoots Walrus a look.
He turns
I-
to Viditas and she spoke up. "Should I be speaking to you instead, then?"
I've
I give a curt nod.
been in the background. I see more than I do, so might be best. We've had many encounters with many undead over many of the islands in the area. That, as well as a lich that we've had to deal with, that seems to be everywhere. It's been a rough time since you've been gone.
Doubtless the Northlanders hold some responsibility for this.
We haven't heard much that the Northlanders are actually responsible. We haven't been able to get up there much.
Though the Uthgard do seem to
Hmm.
think the end of the world is here.
That is true.
I can confirm that as well.
I would place little value in the words of those worthless barbarians. He looks at you when he says that, Ingrith, and kind of has a little disgust on his face.
I'm only here because I agree with you. They're crazy.
Yes, they even denied her access when we tried to go and talk to them to see what they had
Talk
there.
some sense into them.
You mind if we ask what you saw when you went through the rift and what you experienced over there? Was there a necromancer?
There was no necromancer in the rift to the abyss, only a
Insight
great
check.
Insight
many
check.
demons.
Insight everybody.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
I mean, Visenya would like to scan the room again to see if she can spot where these weapons are hidden.
There hasn't been any change in that department.
Okay.
Are any of the guards talking in a different language while we're talking to the king?
Give me a perception check for that.
God, fuck.
A couple of the king's men in the back are muttering something that you're pretty sure is abyssal, but they're at a distance where you can't make out what's being said.
Shit. Okay.
On the insights, you're not picking up that this thing is lying to you.
Okay.
But you are getting
Right.
the sense that I think Gilderoy would catch this the most with that 21. You're getting the sense that he's trying to rush through the conversation and just kind of brush past this stuff and get to the war stuff.
Yeah. Which Visenya's gonna take. God damn it. Sorry. Ingrith is going
Uh-huh.
to take like a hesitant step towards the war table and motion. Would you care to bring us up to speed?
Conscription has been going on throughout the day. I'm hoping that by tomorrow we can get everyone outfitted with weapons and on ships, sail through the night, and be up into their territory by the next day.
Hmm.
What is the end goal?
Destroy the Northlanders, of course.
You do.
Entirely?
Why are you
We've
going?
never had good dealings with them.
Mm.
We can take their lands after this.
Did they attack us or something? What's triggered this?
The Viceroy kind of timidly speaks up and says, "There was history of wars between us in the past, though we have enjoyed somewhat recent peace up until now.
Well, they broke the peace when they started their warmongering of Ragnarok.
Indeed," says the king.
Out of character. You guys are shitty at this game. Play along, bitches. Come
Yeah.
on. Work with me here.
So,
Is
do you-
there... Oh, sorry.
sorry,
ahead.
could we get the overall map of the area? Of the continent?
Oh yeah, instead of just the city map.
Yes, please. So, do you plan on going right for Uthskal, or do you plan on going to Jolheim? Yolheim.
Y'all.
I was just about to correct it, Yolheim.
You don't even know what your
It's
name
the
is.
further away and less organized. The best strategy is to go straight for the heart, for Jorheim.
Yeah. That is closer.
I mean, I would humbly suggest perhaps going after Uthskal, though. They do seem to be the crazier
Powerhouse.
warriors,
Gators.
and the especial warmongers.
Yes. I'm
They're
sure it would.
so much further out of the way. Holy shit, that was loud. Is there a thunderstorm over me?
Oh,
I
is it
think
fire?
so.
Yeah, storm blowing in here.
I think I've been seeing lightning strikes.
I mean, if you did want
Oh yeah,
to...
I guess thunderstorm's happening right now.
Huh.
Fun. Well, we'll know what...
If my power goes out, you know what happens.
Noted. If we did want to attack Uthskull, it might be best to go between the Isle of Scales and...
Gaul is
Or
much too far out of the way. Much easier time going to Yolheim first.
Then do you plan on walking through the peaks?
Just
We
sail
can
through the
sail
fjords.
through the strait past Grisnir.
Mhm.
Take out Hyundar on the way.
That would work.
How long are we expecting to this siege to happen? Is it going to be a long, drawn-out one, or is it going to be...
Quick and
Flashback.
fast.
I'm sure that we will be able to overwhelm them with haste.
My only concern
You all
is because-
see his men kind of grinning a little bit as he says that.
I'd like to kind of like walk to the war table. I had been standing back a bit. Could I walk towards the war table closer to the guards rather than the king? And try and listen in on what they're saying?
Yeah, you can get a little closer.
Yeah.
I will note also, it's not just you guys and the king and his men in here. There also is like some Kingsguard kind of around the
Yeah.
perimeter.
Yeah. That's fine.
You get a little closer. Give me another perception check. Well, you can with advantage this time.
Okay. Much better.
You are now able to pick up on what those two kind of further in the back are muttering in Abyssal.
Yeah.
They're just kind of back and forth, like, I don't know why he's delaying. We should just kill them. Yes, we don't like that.
Okay.
You plan on sailing in
Nope.
yourself.
What exactly is your guys' angle here? Because the Viceroy had suggested that you guys attempt to provoke the demons to show themselves in the sight of the Kingsguard.
Well, we don't understand what the king, the
Yeah, I'm just trying
men
to
are saying, so
figure out how I can tell at least Visenya.
You and Visenya speak a language
yeah,
that you're
that's
pretty
what
sure
I'm-
nobody else speaks.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm just gonna subtly look at her and whisper in Celestial. They're talking of killing us.
of course. I will turn to the king. So, when did he get his claws into you?
The Kingsguard all kind of stop for a moment, and you hear the clinking of their armor as they all turn and look at you. The king turns. I don't know what you mean.
I.
Thought you were smarter than that.
Can I.
Maybe I was wrong.
Oh, what do I want to say?
I thought you said these people were useful, Edric. I found them quite useful, Your Majesty, in your absence. They've proved quite capable fighters, at the very least. Edric's just kind of looking at you, Ingrid.
I'd like to say an infernal. Are you sure that you wanted to invite us to a room so small? I'm sure fighting a larger room would be better.
As soon as you start speaking in Infernal, all of his men start like seething and gritting their teeth at you and sort of hissing. And then the king turns to you. And in Abyssal, which you understand, says, "So you're one of them."
That'll work.
Viceroy, correct
At
me
which point, the glamour on them fades, and the demons all assume their form.
Yes!
And the king, in this roiling mass of smoke and red lightning, turns into a massive demon, like 15 feet tall, with this
Oh.
wide skull for a head. It's got 2 big tentacle arms and 2 like an extra set of like weird little claws coming out of its chest that are crackling with red lightning.
Yes.
I would like my weapon now.
It is at that point that, as this is happening, you guys hear a commotion outside the door. The door gets kicked open, and you see Lulu walk in holding a bundle, which she throws on the ground to you guys. She pulls out her sword and turns on her Hell Knight armor. And
Yes!
walks to the demon and says,
Hey!
"Let's dance, bitch."
Yes!
There are
Yeah.
tears rolling.
Is where we will end that session.
No!
Oh.
Ah.
Lulu comes
Oh,
back with a vengeance.
fuck yeah. I figured. Oh, I'm so glad that worked.
Just a couple more hours.
Let's, bitch, God.
Fuck yes.
So whatever the weapons were that you guys left with the person that did the drop off, you guys now have those back. You can pick them up,
Okay.
Thank God.
and we will start with rolling into combat next time.
Oh dear Lord.
Holy fuck.